What do y'all think about Kevin Hart?
I don't.
About him doubling down on his roast?
Yes, the roast where the dude made a joke about George Floyd. Yo, that's the nature of roasts. It is what it is.
I understand how fucked up roasts are, which is part of the reason why, in my opinion, roasts have been very predominantly white. I think that when you open up the floodgates to have a roast as a Black man, it adds more than just your life and your life perspective. Racial component is absolutely going to come into play. If you're sensitive to certain jokes, you should have never turned the shit on in the first place.
In the moment when the George Floyd joke happened, I didn't think it was funny, but I also didn't think that he should have got up and said something. Kevin Hart, you might have thick skin, but Black people in general might be offended. Instead of doubling down on it, I think he could have acknowledged, like, you know what? It probably was too far.
He didn't make the joke. Why am I apologizing for a joke that somebody else has made and somebody else has set? George Floyd is not the only person, dead or alive, that caught heat on that stage.
This is what Tony does. Tony is known for his racist content. I'm not going to blame Tony for being Tony. If anybody's at blame, it's the person whose platform it is who allowed it to happen. And again, I'm not saying he should have interrupted him, but then when asked about it 2 days later, you doubled down.
You're like kind of destroying the art form of it, right? Comedy, I think, is already in a weird space, right? With how comics kind of have to navigate today, right? And I think the only real semblance of pure comedy on all forms, I think, is in roast form today.
Nah, but I had my Jamie, I had the bandana over my head. I looked kind of respectful. They was calling, what did they call me?
Nigga Bo Peep.
Nigga.
There's like an appropriate response for most situations. I would like to think that there's unwritten rules in society, like the punishment should fit the crime, right?
If you step on my foot intentionally on some step on my shit like and I got a machete and I chop your foot off, that's your fault.
I think it's crossing lines within reason, right? Because if I'm across the line, if you initiate some shit and it takes me to that point that I'm willing to cross that line, I know that I'm going past the point of no return. If I'm gonna take it to hell, I'm gonna take it to hell.
What do y'all think about Kevin Hart?
I don't.
I feel like you're like kind of destroying the art form, right? Comedy, I think, is already in a weird space, right? The only real semblance of pure comedy on all forms, I think, is in roast form today.
Bro, what's wrong with you?
You don't worry about nothing.
Oh,
you ain't worried about nothing.
I said I ain't. Listen, I'm good. I'm chilling, man.
You straight? Everybody in good spirits?
I'm good. Gucci.
everything's amazing. Life is grand.
Oh God.
How you feeling? How you feeling, cuz?
Yeah.
How you feeling, cuz? It's crazy.
Yeah. I feel like Dodge is starting up where she left off last time she was here.
You know, I feel like before you finish that statement, if you don't want us to go back there, I think you should stop that statement and move on. That's what I think should happen.
You know, I was gonna say that bringing it up is gonna bring it right back.
I agree.
Like, I think that for the positivity and the progression of what we're trying to do right now, whatever you think, just stop.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
There's so many directions I could go with this.
I'm it in the most positive.
I'm tormented.
Take it in the most positive direction, friend. Please.
I don't know if they're positive and negatives. It's just interesting, more interesting.
Okay.
Less interesting. Less interesting is what you're asking me to do. You're asking me to do the least interesting thing to do right now.
Do it.
Welcome back to So Shameless, everybody. How y'all feeling, man? Oh, we did the how y'all feeling thing. That didn't work out. I had a great weekend. Thank you, cuz. Yesterday and I went out to the Roots picnic. Mm-hmm. It was great. I was missing my two co-hosts. What were y'all doing?
When y'all go? Saturday, right?
Yeah, we drove out there Saturday.
You just went to the Saturday show?
No, we went Saturday and Sunday.
We were both days. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, that's dope. That's dope. What did I do? You know, I had my daughter this weekend. I was chilling. I had some quality time with her.
Being a dad. Join Roots picnic weekend?
I'm trying to think of what else I did. I might have worked a little bit. Did I work this weekend?
All right, Dodge. I seen that face you gave. Like, he went to work.
Man, damn, my memory is getting bad. Jesus Christ, I can't remember what I did 2 days ago.
Very important to get your health checked once that starts happening around our age. Things that are happening within your colon, your diet, your sleep can definitely start giving you foggy brain. Once you see that start happening, go to the doctor and have your generals check, all your shit checked, because that definitely happened with me. A lot of y'all see that I'm like working on my diet, juicing, shit like that. Like, bro, brain fog became a thing for me 2-3 years ago. And I guess I'm a year and a half older than you, Tron?
Yeah.
That's around that time where I was started going and y'all looking like, come on, get it out. So this is definitely could be connected to age, bro, for real. Definitely get your shit checked out.
I'm definitely stepping up my vitamins games and got my blood work done and all that. Yeah. All the above, man.
Dodge, why'd you squint like that when I said that? Problem that I said colon?
I didn't say a word.
You squint. You got a little close to the camera. You was like,
I'm just processing, friend.
Why?
She just processing that she got some old ass friends.
Do y'all know that how much of your like mental health comes from your colon?
No.
Like that's really a thing. Your colon can affect a lot of your shit. I don't know.
Is that a man thing or is that everybody thing?
Questions.
It's I think the way it breaks down nutrients or some shit, and the nutrients affect what else is happening around your body. So once you have like a blockage down there or it's not working the right way, I think there's probiotics, things like that help you clear up down there. Tish said lion's mane helps with that.
Lion's mane is
you're teaching me something, Tahoe. I didn't know that there was a booty to brain connection.
Its colon is not in your booty. It's a whole long traveling thing that goes to your stomach. It comes out there, but it's not a booty to brains thing. Relax. You was around Loon too much this weekend. Okay? You turned it into an anal avenger.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I can't.
Dodge, how was your weekend? We didn't see you. I expect you to be in places like this.
Why?
Very black, very hip hoppy. I just expect you to be in places like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not a shot. Yeah. It's just that I look at you as being more connected to that and more outside than me.
Mm.
I've never been to Roots Picnic. I don't really do music festivals. That's not really my jam.
It's a picnic. We bought a blanket and pillows and we sat down and watched both screens and shit.
That sounds cool. I mean, I had a couple friends out there. It sounds like everybody had fun. Nah.
I saw some dialogue on Threads about the blanket stuff. Like, is there like a written rule you're supposed to remove the blanket before the headliner goes up?
Because people was like how they was tight, that people was like walking over their blankets. They had like inflatable fucking couches and shit. Like,
right,
they did
tight because you look like I'm walking through your living room. Like, move this shit, bitch.
If you're gonna do all of that, you got to be way in the back. You can't get.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
people try to set their fucking couch up, their inflatable couch, and they don't even it's the ones where you got to catch the wind and then fold it up real quick and it turns into like a bed. And they got them shits right in front of the stage. Nigga, Jay-Z's coming on. Nobody gives a fuck about your couch, right? Niggas stand on couches for a living. This is what we've been doing. This is hip hop. Get this shit the fuck out of here.
I'm about to stab that shit and deflate it.
Bro. So yeah, I did see pockets of that in the crowd. As a matter of fact, yesterday and I, Loon and Wes was there. We caught up with Wes when we first got there. I know Dodge is like, I'm gonna hurt that man when I see him. So yeah, you asked me why I wasn't there, and that was God. That was God's plan. But yeah, man, I couldn't stand in the back. First, Wes has us go. Oh, let me tell you about y'all friends.
Who my friend? You have to identify who the friend is first before you start telling me about them.
He knows.
No, I don't know anything. Say it.
Knows. You want to tell? You want to tell your side of the story?
No, don't please.
You want to tell your side of the story?
No, do us the honors and lead off. Go ahead.
Fave, what you do?
Nothing. Oh, I'm letting him cook. Go ahead.
I don't think it was a him thing per se, but being that he went with the group, we get there. I, of course, have a VIP pass. They have general tickets.
We could just hard stop right there. Like that's not like a party foul.
So,
that's not a foul.
That's like
us
I
going
want
on
everybody
a group trip and you getting a first class ticket and we in economy, but you ain't even let niggas know. Like if that was the play, then say that's the play. I'm bugging.
No, Dodge. Listen, you want to go first class? That's fine. Everybody got to do what they want, right? Think about what he just said to you. Tahoe has silver. We have general admission. How do you think Tahoe's acting?
Like he a bad bitch? Like he better than
How do you think he's acting? Let's start there. We didn't even go through the metal detectors. How do you think he acted?
I would have left it.
We walking next to each other. I'm on this side of the fence and that side of the fence. I was like, yo, isn't this symbolic? I'm over here, y'all over there. It's like a life. It's like a reflection of life.
Well, at your age, you should be over there, which is another reason why I don't fuck with you.
Fine. Well,
because I need a whole section. I don't want to be in gym pop at nobody festival.
Okay. I'm walking. There's no crowd around me. There's so much air over here. They're all crowded and shit. They gotta wait. I walk straight through. Zoom. They got a pavilion with snacks and water. What do? Yes, what I did.
You went and got snacks and water.
For who?
For yourself and us.
I ate. You saw me eat them snacks? You saw me eat them snacks?
You was eating something. He had a water. He had a half of water. He came out with
water. I drank water.
Identified.
I came out. Don't listen to this. Is deflection. You started early.
Okay.
Raja Bell. When I saw they had a layout for the VIP people, I want to make sure that my friends have the experience that I have. Right, Trump?
Yeah.
So I gathered up a bunch of chips. I had about 4 or 5 pack things of chips. I got some tasty cakes. Maybe some what they had like crumb cakes and shit like that. I don't know. Bunch of tasty cakes. This nigga, I give him this shit. Yo, this motherfucker, man, you know he's a pack rat. He stores the fucking tasty cakes. He has a fanny pack. I didn't know this nigga storing the tasty cakes in the fanny pack, putting it in his little cheeks like a little squirrel for later. I didn't fucking know till we starving later on in the night. Here he comes out with the tasty cake, takes the bite, rolls it back up and puts it back in the fanny pack. I said, yo, the tasty cake is this big, bro. He took a bite and rolled it back up in the plastic and put it back in the
Survivor. You Fave, you did that. That's what you were supposed to do.
You gotta know how to.
You gotta survive.
You gotta know these situations.
How do you survive in the wilderness?
Bro, we're outside starving. This is a whole different part of the night. Everybody's starving, but we can't get out of there because of the traffic after the let out. We're starving. This nigga got little tasty cakes in his bag that he's going for. Whole different thing. In any case, I wait for my general pop friends to get through the crowd. They finally join me on the other side, right? They come by. I hand out the treats that they weren't allowed to get. You know what I'm saying?
This is crazy. Never go. You can never go nowhere with this nigga. I knew it. So, I've always known it. It's crazy.
Yes, so exactly.
We wound up walking. I go with them because they're my friends. Yeah, I go with them because they're my friends. But they have like this huge archway that says VIP. It's big letters VIP, right? And they can't get in.
Niggas love to make niggas feel like they better than other niggas with fucking letters.
You're in
an open ass field. You're in an open field, nigga. Niggas got 3 letters in an open field, and I'm better than everybody. You in the same fucking.
No, Josh. No. He really about to kill a guy. No, please keep explaining, because he's gonna take it.
No. So finally, I'm like, well, I want to know what they have over there. I want to know what they're giving us. You know, what are the treats, shit like that. So we're all by like the AT&T theater. It's a big blue theater. I guess where people was like doing karaoke or some shit. I don't know what the fuck they got going on. Did you ever figure out what the hell they was doing in the AT&T theater?
No, I just think it was just niggas there partying. They had their own music, everything.
They had their own music. They grabbing the mic. I think it was like a live karaoke for like the whole thing.
Shit.
What the fuck going on here?
Nigga, stop dying.
Yeah.
You telling a horrible story. Your body reacting to you.
So I'm like, I'm gonna go see what's over there, what the treats is over there. None of our phones is working, right? Matter of fact, that's not true. This fucking nigga. He's like, yo, I got your phone. He's like, yo, my phone working. Don't worry about it. Just hit me when you come back and I'll bring you to where we at. Or we're going to meet here or some shit like that. I said, all right. He walks about 10 feet. I call his phone. This nigga just keeps walking. Run up to the nigga. Yo, no, never mind. I'm not going. I'm not going. Wes like, Loon is like, wow, what happened? Loon is like, wow, what happened? I said, I called this nigga phone. He didn't answer. He's like, no, you didn't. I said, bro, I called his phone. This nigga pulls his shit out. Loon leans over, sees my call. Yes, like, nah, no, you didn't. Loon's like, yo, bro, what are you doing?
That's not what happened.
What are you doing?
Oh, my God.
Loon's like, yo, what are you doing? Why did you do that? I said, what? You see the call? He said, bro, I see the call. He's like, yo, my shit must have been on silent. I said, but you just said I didn't call. You just said I didn't call. So right now, I know I can't trust this nigga. Because he got the call. What? I'm lying?
Okay. Yeah. It's a little bit of make-believe. What happened? Hold on. What happened was, guys. So yes, he did call. Right. So I was like, yo, because I looked at my bars, I'm like, okay, I still have bars. So when I walked off and he called me, my phone didn't ring. My phone was on ringer. I showed him that my phone was on ringer. But the service was super bad out there. Like super bad. Like he said, literally, like the call came through, but it didn't ring type shit. So when he's like, yo, I called you. I'm like, nigga, you didn't call me. My phone didn't ring. Nigga, there's no way you called me. My shit did not ring. Pull the shit out. I look. I'm like, so Loon like, yo, his call right there. I'm like,
yesterday you said no, you didn't, and put your phone away. You said no, you didn't.
No.
You said no, you didn't. I'll call Loon right now. You looked at the phone. You said no, you didn't.
It's fine.
And Loon said, don't do that. I see it.
I didn't, guys. It did. My phone did not vibrate. So he was right that the phone, you feel me? Shit was fucked up. So you did.
You know what? I love you. Bet. Cool. I ain't even going to do that with you. But you know what you're doing. You did what you did. Didn't. And now you're trying to make it seem like you didn't.
But cool. But you're acting like I didn't ignore your call.
Bro, that's not the point. You lied. When you saw that I called, you said no, you didn't.
No,
and Loon caught you.
No,
and then asked you, why are you doing this?
That's not what happened. But okay. Continue. I'm going to let you go ahead.
I want me to call Loon. All right, fine. It's fine. Now I'm uncomfortable because I know not to trust this nigga. I was like, no, because he doesn't answer the phone call. When y'all downstairs, he never sees the call. I got to tell him, yo, they downstairs. So I already know he got me on some weird mute vibe with, I don't know, D&D. I don't know what the hell you got us on. Cool. They like, yo.
So much propaganda.
We're just going to meet right here. Right? That's what they tell me. We're just going to be right here. Go, see what they got going on. Come back. We're going to meet you right here. I'm giving a lot of pushback, guys. Trom. I'm giving a lot of uncomfortable pushback because there's 100,000 people here.
Right.
Y'all want me to walk 200 yards and then meet you back right here. That's what y'all saying. Yeah, nigga, we gonna meet you right here. Okay.
First of all, never trust men. Second of all,
Dodge.
Never trust niggas.
Dodge.
Niggas. It was raps for you from the beginning. But if you were nicer about your VIP, then maybe they would have been nicer to you. Because I know them niggas left.
Wait, Dodge. I was. First of all, I looked at the prices of all the food. When you walk in, there's food trucks. Mm-hmm. All the food, $32 for a chicken sandwich, 30 this, 30 that, 30 this, right? I go in VIP, Shit, everything $20. Lobster roll. Well, the lobster roll was $32, but whiting, chicken and fries. What else did I get? Philly cheesesteak. So I said, yo, give me all that. I bought it all because I knew that the shit was way more expensive for these niggas. So I bring it all. I get a box. Everybody trying to carry their shit, whatever. I get a box. Give me a box. I said, put all that shit in there. I paid for it. I go. How long you think they had me in the middle of nowhere, Dodge? Tron, how long you think they had me in the middle of nowhere? What's the Matrix?
The hour.
42 minutes.
2 hours. Standing in the same spot. And I know I can't leave here because if I leave, I'll never see these niggas again. They know I'm here. This is what we said was going to be.
The whole time?
I ate the food. I was sitting there by myself for 2 hours. People come up to me, Tahoe, hey, I know you from the podcast. Yo, Tahoe, I'm sitting on the curb with a big ass box of French fries. And there's nothing else left. I done ate the shrimp and all this. Here these niggas, they at some point they did. Wes gonna text me. Yo, I wonder if y'all can see this. Wes gonna text me at some point. Yo, we're at the right of the stage. Can y'all see this?
Yeah.
That's when he sent you the video?
Look at the people.
Look at all the people.
Oh my God, yo.
He said, yo, we're at the right of the stage. Those are all them people is at the right of the stage.
Oh, bro.
We're talking 2 football fields full of black people. They talking about just, but their service was janky. Finally, they come back. They're like, oh, we was all this other bullshit. But I'm like, what type of friend? This is black male friendships. This is exactly what Dodge said. This is black male friendships. Niggas will leave you and then crack jokes. And then they got mad at me. Then got mad at me. Like, oh, what you feeling with? I had to preserve. I had to store Black Boy Joy somewhere to bring it back when I see them because I knew I didn't want to have an attitude for the rest of the day. So I before I got mad, I pulled from the Black Boy Joy tree and put it in my pocket like a little bit, just stashed it.
You had a pocket full of sunshine?
Yes. And so when it came, I balked them out, and then I went and grabbed it and I just fuck it. Because I didn't want to have an attitude for the rest of the day.
Yesterday, do you confirm or deny these allegations?
Some of the allegations are true. Some of them are not true. As everything, right?
All right, so I'm gonna ask you a direct question.
Yes.
Did y'all leave Tahoe? Yes or no?
Okay,
no.
So let's.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if we're being
because
technical, if we're being technical, we didn't leave Tahoe. Tahoe left us.
Right.
Tahoe, hold on.
Told him to go.
No, we didn't. No. Tahoe, we were walking, right? Because we don't even know what's what yet. You know what I'm saying? We haven't, you know what I'm saying? We didn't explore anything. Tahoe is making this, he got his taste.
What is there to explore in Gym Plot but other people?
No, because there's different, first of all, there's different stages for one, and then there's also different sections and stuff. So it's a lot to, move around and see.
Okay.
And he was like, well, guys, I'm about to go in VIP, so I don't know what y'all about to do. So,
that did not happen.
No, you didn't say nothing when you were talking Tahoe.
That didn't happen.
Hold on, Tahoe.
Well, guys, that didn't happen. I said, I want to go collect my things. Whatever they have, I want to go collect my things before they sell out. They give out
Dodge, there's a hill that you got to walk down, right? All the way down the hill, he's like, yeah, so so what y'all gonna do? I'm about to go over here, see what they got, and I'll be back, y'all.
I don't talk like that. I'll be back.
Hold on. He's like, Tyler, that he's like, well, I'll be back. Like, you feel me? Like, y'all.
That didn't happen.
Do this shit. I'm about to go over there.
Compartmentalizing that didn't happen. Like that.
Exactly, Dodge. That's exactly what it was. He was like, well,
that didn't happen.
Also, too, shout out to the No Shame game. We did see one of our members out there, right? So, and I think they also have VIP as well, too. So he was. So we like.
All right, so
yo, bro, we like, bro, yo, hold on, Dodge. Me and Wes told him almost 3 or 4 times a piece. Yo, bro, go enjoy the VIP because he keeps bringing it up. Like he keep. I wonder what the. I wonder is it different from gold and silver? I wonder how close. He's like, yo, bro, go enjoy your VIP. Like, bro, like we good, bro. Like
they had a larger menu. These guys they only have about 4 or 5 drinks. The VIP had all of the things. They had a spades tournament. They had an art show in there. Yeah, I seen Teacher Moses playing spades at the spades tournament. They had a bunch of shit. They had chairs and all. It was lit over there, and they had our own area where you could get close to the stage. The shit was lit. I would do it again. I would ask them to do it, but
now, Dodge. Now, what I will say now to answer your question fully, Dodge. Now, what I will say is, now we should have all set a time that we were going to meet back. Instead of just saying, instead of thinking like, yo, well, we're gonna wait for him because we don't know how long he's gonna take. And also too, we ended up walking to the basically where we was at to see Jay-Z, basically kind of in the same spot. We just a little
200 yards.
Yeah, but we was watching Dustin Conrad. And then when we like, all right, let's go find Tahoe, we're texting and calling him. That's when we figure out, the service it's over.
That wasn't working, so that wasn't effective. But the hindsight is 2020 of not understanding that you should have set a distinctive time or at least went back after an hour. Like, oh, he back here. All right, boom. Let's do like incremental check-ins. At the 2 hours is crazy. I would have slapped the shit out of y'all for having me standing there by myself for 2 hours.
2 hours? You gonna leave your mans alone for 2 hours? Yo. No, listen, I get what y'all are saying. Oh, I left him. We had a plan. Y'all leave. Y'all don't know what can happen to anybody. You just leave the nigga for 2 hours. Just off somewhere. It was like, oh shit, where's Tahoe? Like, that's foul, bro.
No. Literally, we seen Dustin Conrad. As soon as he got off stage, we like, all right, yo, let's go back to the shit. But it was a lot of people in that motherfucker. So just the track itself took a minute. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It wasn't more so like, yo, we was doing mad shit. Just literally all of that.
Yes.
That shit was a movie. Like,
how come y'all ain't stick to the plan of just waiting at the spot that y'all was supposed to wait at?
Because niggas.
That was never the plan. We never said, oh, we're going to stand right here and wait for you. That was never the plan.
Oh, so Tahoe said it, but y'all ain't agree to it.
No, Tahoe said, yo, I'm about to go over here. Both of us. What? You said a time, Tahoe? You said, yo, stay right here, guys. I'm going to go over here right here. No, you were like, about
stay right here. There's no, where are y'all going? Why would you go 200 yards in the other direction? All these holes everywhere. We was parking like pimping on top of the hill. Y'all could have just stayed right there. Let me go over here real quick. I'll be right back. And
now you're correct.
With gifts.
No, you're correct.
I'm thinking about you niggas, and you niggas think about yourself. There was nothing for y'all to do. Where you went? Oh, we went to see Dustin Conrad. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You niggas just walked 200 yards in the other direction with all these people out there. All these bitches, you could have just talked to the women right here. I went right there. Say, oh, you know what? My niggas can't get, yo, give me some of this, give me some of this, give me some of that. I'm going to bring this back for my niggas. And you niggas,
No, Tahoe, you're right. You're right. You're right. No, you're correct. You're correct.
Bro. Y'all niggas foul, bro. It's cool.
Men, son, this is what I be trying to tell y'all. Men, y'all not okay.
Yeah, that was a very
y'all not okay. Like, y'all not good friends. Because first of all, I can tell you where you guys fucked up to begin with. You getting a VIP ticket and them getting GA tickets, that is like y'all signed up for two different experiences. Like you was better off Tahoe finding other people that got VIP tickets and being with them and letting them niggas be with themselves. You can't, that doesn't work.
So this is the thing. I agree. I didn't know they was coming. Wait. Hold on. Yes. Remember, Courtney hit me like, yo, you going to Roost Picnic? There's a code. The tickets is out. I got the code to get the tickets. I grabbed the fucking ticket. I grabbed the code. I went and snatched him real quick because this is when they announced Jay-Z. So I was like, oh shit, let me go get one. Yum, I grabbed it. $900 and something. I wasn't thinking about Courtney. She wasn't thinking about me. She was just sent the code out there. Then I said to them niggas, like, y'all going? Or niggas, I'm like, I got my shit. And then these niggas like, oh shit, I want to go. And niggas like, I want to go. I was like, yo, I got the silver. So they knew what I got. Before they caught their ticket, they knew what I had. They went and got General Pop, which is fine.
Here's another thing. Let's talk about friendship real quick. Here's another thing, right? The sheer audacity you to only grab one ticket is insanity. Like, that shit is, that's mod sick head no good. Like, I don't understand. Like, even if you ain't have nobody to go, like, you always get more than one ticket at
it was
first.
$925.
Again. What did I say?
Dodge, I agree with you, but Tahoe's different. Tahoe could go places by himself and be all right.
Apparently not, because the nigga tight, because he got left for 2 hours.
No, I was mad that I thought about, so boom. So here's the thing. By the way, Courtney didn't go. We all think we going as a team. The day before, Courtney like, yo, have fun, guys. You know, this bitch saw her ticket and canceled her plans and ain't tell us nothing until the day before. So this was all fucked.
Did she have the same ticket as you?
I don't know, but we was all supposed to go together. This was the plan.
So here's another thing. What made you jump to get the silver instead of just getting a regular ticket?
Trump.
Because you want to get the VIP experience. Men of our age, we can't just be in general admission.
No, I agree, but I'm also thinking about my friends. Like, all right, so I'm gonna say, because like for
I was going with my girl.
How, when you only got one ticket?
She couldn't go. So my thing was to get both of us tickets. I hit her because some shit with the MTA, you can't take the day off before your vacation. Remember, this is her birthday week. We're going on vacation this week. So because it's the day before her vacation, she can't call out on that day or they cancel the whole vacation.
Oh, wow.
Strict over there.
They strict. So she was like, I can't out. And this is before the Yankee Stadium tickets came out. So I'm like, I'm not missing Hov.
Yeah.
I'm not missing. I'm not missing it. I'm sorry. I'm not missing it. I cop. So it was never my plan to go with niggas until niggas copped after. And like, oh yeah, we gonna go together. Y'all want to get an Airbnb or whatever it may be. Mm-hmm. And we wound up making those plans after the fact.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's valid. Okay. Because like with my Jay-Z tickets, we said as soon as them shits dropped, we like, yo, whoever get them, you get them for the group. We gonna pay you after. Niggas is everybody's trying, but everybody at work, we doing different things. One person get them for everybody. How much is it? You pay that one person. We all going together. We got the same seats. We in the same section. We doing the same shit.
So, yeah, that happened. I was tight. Niggas was looking at me like I'm crazy, but I was just like, this is why you can't have straight black male friends. If I had a bunch of gay friends, they would have came over there and waited for me. Matter of fact, they'd have probably had VIP tickets too.
they would have VIP too.
They would have VIP. You straight black niggas, man.
Well, okay. Well, listen, guy, and that's the thing, right? So when the tickets first came out, right? So because it's Jay-Z, we know how Tahoe feels about Jay-Z. So and I guess he felt like, that experience would bring him closer to Hov in the performance, right?
Ooh.
He felt that. He believed that.
Shady. That was shady.
No.
Closer to Hov? Nigga, I got you closer to Hov.
How?
I didn't get you. All right, go ahead. Well, go ahead, tell the story. Tell me I didn't get you closer to the stage.
We walked up to the stage, bro.
This is boy shit for real. I love it.
But no. Hold on. No. Stop.
Go ahead. Tell the story.
No, because he got the VIP. And again, remember,
he's being shady.
He's being shady the whole time. He's being shady the whole time about this.
Of course he is.
But you know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
So as we're walking in, I told him before we even went to American Texas, I said, "Yo, bro, you're saying all this about your ticket now. You're gonna be right with us. We're gonna be in the same spot when the
I knew
time
that.
comes.
I knew
You
that.
and me are gonna be in the same place." So
I knew that. I was gonna sacrifice what I bought to be with y'all niggas. I just wanted my things.
And also too, you said that you got me closer to home. Nigga, I got you closer to home because where we went initially is where we went back to go see Hove. We would have never even found that spot had we not went down there. So technically, I got you closer to Hove.
Tahoe, these things that you speak of, what were the things that you accrued from this VIP package?
Oh, he can't. No, he didn't care about. He had mad food. He had a box. It was a box.
I mean,
of food.
beyond food, you said things.
Yo, Wes. Can y'all hear Wes?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yo, Wes. Mm-hmm. How we got closer to the stage? Yesterday said I followed him.
I said me, Wes, and Loon picked out the spot initially. That's why we went back to the same spot we was at. So we got you closer to Hove.
And then what happened, Wes?
You led us closer to the stage.
How far?
We had a great spot.
And then what? We had a greater spot.
Yeah, I mean, perspective.
Yo, man, you're supposed to be on my team. You're my friend.
I'll go down with people where we were, but where we were before, we had room.
Yo, bye, man. Yo. We got over to these niggas is far right of the stage. I can't do far right when Hov is coming on. I can't do far right. I get to the crowd. Excuse me. Yo, Brooklyn, where we at? Come on, Brooklyn, come with me. We creeps all through the crowd. We get right around to the front, to the right front of stage. Yesterday, am I lying?
That's true.
Right front of stage.
Because where we were standing was good. But Tahoe, I thought he walked off because he seen somebody or he went seen somebody that he knew or something. But as he's walking, so I'm like, all right, where are we walking to? I'm like, yo, what? I'm like, yo, who came up with this plan? And then when I realized, I'm like, oh shit, Tahoe got us close. He wanted to bring us a little bit closer to home. He was like, this is good, but not good enough. So
we got another 30, 40 feet closer to that stage.
So
ain't no little bit closer. 30, 40 feet closer to that through the crowd. Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry. Excuse me. And I got Loon behind me, so he's bro. This nigga not, yo, you're not thankful. You're not thankful.
What?
Go ahead. Say it, Josh.
No, I don't have nothing to say. I'm very confused and I'm very perplexed.
At what?
What is the discussion here? What are we talking about? So one got you close to the stage, the other one got you closer to the stage, but
that's what he's battling right now. He's battling.
But so what?
No, what they're saying is nonsense. And it's just bullshit. But it's fine. In any case, none of us had any idea what was about to happen.
Yo, I was screaming looking at the videos on my phone. So I can't.
He was screaming too.
You
have the video? You gotta play the video too.
Cry.
I saw it on your
No, I would have cried. Did I say that to you yesterday or did I say that to Loon? It was one of y'all. I said yo, if I would have been there and I would have saw him come out with Beanie Siegel and Freeway, I would have literally shed a tear. I would have shed a tear.
And the reason why is because you was there. He wasn't there. He was in Harlem somewhere.
No.
He was waiting for Dipset to come out. He seen Freeway come out. He seen PD Crack come out. He said, I know Cam is coming out. Any second now. They're going to do Welcome to New York.
Yeah, no.
Right?
Yeah. Maybe in my show. My shows.
No, I do think they're going to do that. I do think they're going to do that.
In my shows, and I bet money that Hov is coming to my shows with a haircut.
Yeah. I said that season's coming out. I said that season's coming out.
Coming. And I was praying for it. Not praying for it because I don't really waste my prayers on dumb shit. But in my brain, I'm like, yo, I hope when I go see Hov that he cut his fucking hair. Because I need niggas to understand. I want to go see the Hove that I grew up on. Like this new nigga, he cool or whatever, but I want to see
what
that
if he got the do-rag on?
nigga.
And
Now when he came out with the hair with the curls, I said, "Oh, this nigga not playing with none of y'all." He said, "Fuck all that other shit." He said, "I'm not on my Basquiat shit no more." He said, "I'm on something else."
Son, when he came out with the fro, I knew it was different.
Son.
Now, I gotta ask the room before we continue into the Rockefeller reunion that we just experienced. He went into this whole freestyle. He shot at everybody from Nicki Minaj, Drake, caught a little. Why'd you did that to Un?
Always gonna catch one. He always gonna catch one just because. He always gonna catch one. I stabbed this nigga and got away with it. Like you're always gonna catch that. Always.
Dame Dash deservedly caught one.
Fumbling.
Tory Lanez.
Busby caught
Tory
one.
Lanez, yeah.
Tory Lanez, by the way. Somebody, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say it. But in any case, Hove was on his GQ platform and he said, "Yo, I feel like battling isn't the same no more. It's not good for the culture." Am I right?
Yeah.
I'm sure that every podcast is going to come out with us this argument, but I would like to know what y'all think about this. He did it. He said that, and then now he comes out and he sends shots at every single body that said damn near anything about him since the last album.
So?
Is that not hypocritical?
So
no, because it's not a battle.
Yeah. I didn't like his battle statement because I'm like, it sounded like he's trying to be the responsible OG and he doesn't want things to get out of hand and bad things to happen and all that other shit. So I hear him trying to be the OG, but like, nah, I didn't agree with that at all. Like battling is still a part of hip hop. It brings out the best in niggas. You remember when Jadakiss and Beans was going back and forth? Man, that was like pure hip hop at its finest. Like, nah, it brings out niggas' best. You got to keep battling. So that's for one. For two, to Daj's point, this wasn't no battle. It was more like it wasn't even a song. It was like just getting some thoughts off my chest. Like it was more spoken word than anything. That's what it sounded like. You know what I mean?
Spoken word is crazy.
Spoken word is kind of crazy. I don't agree.
This is what he normally does, though. Like if he's
that don't make it any better.
Why doesn't it?
Because you just said this shit is not good for the culture, and he sees where it's at now. See, with Jadakiss and Beans, I don't know how physical it got. I don't know if anybody got stabbed. I don't know if niggas was calling each other pedos or, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit is nasty now. So he's like, yo, it's not good for the culture because it's breaking everybody apart. And this shit is really nasty. So you now go up and do the exact same thing. People are calling it hypocritical. And y'all could say it's spoken word. No fucking spoken word. He literally went and attacked people.
Did he attack people?
I was about to say,
but did he defend himself against years of attacks?
Guys, I feel like it's okay to say that somebody we like is moving the goalposts. It's all right. Like we don't have to. I don't even know why we're doing this.
But I don't agree.
Jay-Z is he's hypocritical on this point, like he has been on other points. Like a lot of people are. It's not that like, we don't have to
watch him.
We don't have to make it like it's like we can never say anything or we can't never just keep it a buck when we speak about
I don't think that's true.
Everything was great. Listen, I love the freestyle. It was hypocritical. It's okay.
But why is it hypocritical when I have not rapped, I have not been on a stage of this magnitude or any in over maybe a decade? Let's say a decade. For years, niggas have been taking shots. Niggas have been saying shit about me. Niggas have been throwing dirt on my name. And now I'm coming back out. I am having a performance. I'm a motherfucking MC that is not only known for having hits, but also known for not writing things down, also known for freestyling and saying shit off the dome. This is my opportunity because I'm not going to say something about people in an interview. I don't tweet. I'm not on Instagram. I mean, of course he got a burner, but you understand what I'm saying? Like, he's not using the same avenues that other people are using. So why would I not, in this opportunity, honestly, as a Jay-Z fan, if he didn't take a jab at anybody that's been talking about him for years, this whole conversation would be different and be like, yo, niggas been talking shit about you for years. You hoe. You the same nigga that put niggas up on the Summer Jam screen. Like, the whole term Summer Jam screen is because of you. So why, when you have an opportunity, when you're actually on a stage and you have the whole world's ear in this moment, would you not take that? Because I will be looking at that in the light like, oh, you more like my old Jay-Z.
Because you just said a month ago that right there wasn't good for the culture. So to your point, hold on, to your point.
Battling is not good for the culture. He didn't say niggas talking shit about you and you responding, or giving them a half a bar. It's all I'm gonna give. Fuck y'all niggas. That's the Jay-Z that I grew up on. What are we talking about?
But that's a double entendre. You got to pay attention. It might sneak past you if you wasn't there.
Dodge is only 4 years older than me. Yeah, I don't understand what's happening.
No, but it's not about age. It's not about age. It's about like who's my GOAT in my head, who's my fave in my head, and who I actually like. I have appreciation and like give real value to.
Dodge, I agree with everything you're saying. I literally said on the show, y'all. I don't think y'all was on the show when I said it, but I literally said when we were talking about the Drake shit and Tahoe was talking about the album before the album came out, he was like, yo, I don't want to hear Drake do all of this and da 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 da. And I literally said weeks ago, I said, yo, bro, the next time that we see Jay-Z, I don't give a fuck how long it's been. We want to hear what Jay-Z got to say about this. You feel what I'm saying? What are we talking about? Why are we trying to take this thing away from Drake when we want our ghosts to speak about the shit that's been going on? I literally said it. The clip is out. I literally said that. So I agree. I agree with what you're saying. I agree with it. But we're using tricky words because in hip hop, if whether it's a beat or not, if a nigga say something about you, a plethora of people, especially people that rap, the only people here that actually still rap are Drake, Kanye, Nicki Minaj. Am I off? This is the people that rap, Tom? Mm-hmm. The Dame doesn't rap, Oskino, right? Those other people aren't rapping, right? The only people that rap are Drake, Nicki Minaj, and whoever else I just named. So yes, those people, if they feel like, yo, hey, I feel like Old said he called, you feel me? He whatever. That's a declaration of war. Now, whether somebody buy it or not, it's listen, I can be honest. The same way that Drake saying the shit that he was saying on his album about Jay-Z, I said that. I said there's no way he's gonna say the shit. First, you said the whole name, and you also said mad stuff about him. So you think the next time we see Jay-Z, he's just not gonna say nothing? No, that's never gonna happen.
But what you have to understand is it takes two people to battle.
You can be hypocritical,
Jay-Z
but I don't think it's a problem.
Battle. He's not about to get in no battle with none of these niggas that he already is saying. Like, y'all not even on my caliber. Y'all niggas is not y'all not on my level. Y'all don't even get. Y'all it's gonna cost you $1 million to even say my name. Like, fuck out of here. Like, I'm not going back and forth with you niggas. Y'all said what y'all gotta say. Here's my little retort, and that's the end of it. Jay-Z is not about to.
I have a question for you.
A whole battle. It's not about to be whole. You drop a song, I drop a song, you drop a song. He's not finna do that shit.
You think this is the end of Jay-Z addressing people?
I don't think this is the end of Jay-Z addressing people. I think that Jay-Z has the same amount of time and autonomy to address niggas that he wants to address, but I don't see it being like a Drake and Meek or Drake and Pusha, or it's not about to be like a back-to-back. I don't see it in a traditional battle sense. I don't see him doing that. But I do see my GOAT. He gonna talk his shit. He gonna pop his shit. If he come out with a new album tomorrow, hopefully,
let me say
something. Pop his shit.
So yes, he did say battling in his current state wasn't good. That don't mean you can't throw jabs. Like, you always gonna throw shots. Him and Drake been throwing shots at each other for years. They've never had no battle. You always gonna talk shit. Like, so niggas, he just threw some jabs. And that ain't no battle. You know what I'm saying? So is it hypocritical? No. Did he move the goalpost? You could say he moved the goalpost a little bit.
Okay, that's better. Okay,
you know what I mean? I'll give you that, but I don't think that he ever intended for it to like all kumbaya in hip hop. Like, niggas is gonna throw shots. You know what I mean?
And also, to be fair, Trump, I said, yo, yes, he did say that back then, But hey, Drake, you said a lot on Iceman, so things can change. Things can change. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I don't think niggas anybody's above that.
Listen, not only did you say a lot, like niggas have been saying a lot for years. Like this is not just a one day. Like this is like a perpetual thing for years. You've been saying my name for years.
Different
Y'all
people.
saying my name like I'm like a sleeper agent. Like I'm not still that nigga. Like I won't come in here and fuck this whole shit up. Like are y'all niggas okay? But it's different because when you bring it, it's also different because we bring in things like streams. Then you start talking about niggas' families. Then people like people kids. It's like they have to deal with things on a different level. Like no, I don't want to have a whole battle with nobody. And he's right. It's not great for the culture because you got bots and shit. You got fucking bots and burners and all of these people that's adding into things that's not really a part of that's not really a part of the code. They're not pushing it in a positive way. Even when you have like a Jay-Z and Nas battle from back in the day, like these was real people that had real fans that really chose a side and it was like a real thing. You put this shit on the internet, it turned into something completely different. You buying fucking bots from Nigeria and farming fucking views and shit like that. That shit is not, it's not the same. So no, it's not good for the culture. He's absolutely right.
Love that. Love this convo, y'all. I don't want to see a world where Jay-Z comes out after this amount of time and he doesn't bring us to speed on what his feelings has been in a freestyle. Yeah, he's done it every single fucking time. That's how I feel. This was, if he would have came out and just did Empire State of Mind and all this shit, I'd have been like, that was lackluster as fuck.
Like this nigga got one of the hottest songs out right now and literally said the jig is up. Like, bitch, if you don't dust off your little fucking dreads and go say something, nigga, don't let these little niggas talk you crazy.
Did y'all have a chance to watch? Is there a way that y'all actually watched the whole performance?
I didn't watch the whole. I saw bits and pieces. No, I don't want to. I don't want anything to take away from the experience that I'm about to have on June 10th and July 10th and July 12th. Fuck
this
y'all.
Nigga must have been on shrooms or something, bro. So he brings out Bleak. So when he brings out Bleak, I'm like recording, but I'm just like, oh shit, this is dope. Bleak, I expect that. The nigga Beans come out, and I could not believe my eyes. I'm like, and I'm turning around to make sure that other people like, am I bugging or they haven't been on stage together in 15 years? Like, am I bugging? What? I'm looking around like, this is happening? This is really good. Am I bugging? And then Freeway comes out. And then PD Crack comes out.
Crazy.
PD Crack had beef with him too.
I know. Niggas brought out Chris and Neef. I don't know what I would have cried.
So they're all doing their state property thing.
Whole state
Jay goes back by the Roots. He's facing the Roots, and he's on some so his back is to the crowd, and he's just back there doing some shit like this to the music. Like he's not even like it's some. I was like, oh,
he's
this nigga
experiencing the moment. He's there, but he's not there.
He's there. No. He's part of it. But it's like he's like elevated onto some other shit. He became Hova for real. I know this is crazy to y'all. That's how I felt.
Calm down.
I said Hova.
Like, yeah. Let me go get my Bible.
Nuts. It was nuts.
I can't imagine.
This moment was fucking nuts. What do y'all think happens at Yankee Stadium?
Nigga, first of all, whatever you experience there, we're going to experience tenfold at Yankee Stadium because it's different, right? Like, as much as I love Jay-Z, I don't know if I want to experience him at Roots Picnic with a whole bunch of niggas that I know. Like, y'all niggas, y'all saw his name as a headliner and ran to start go listen to his albums 2 months ago. Like, I don't want to be around y'all. I want to be around real New Yorkers, real niggas that really like love this music, that really came from this. Like, I want to be surrounded by people that I want to feel like that there's nothing like when Jay-Z performed at the Barclays and he had that stretch at the Barclays when it had first opened. I was there. I have no pictures, no videos, no nothing. I remember how I felt being there at the Barclays.
Were we together?
No, I wasn't with you. I don't know who I was with. I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't know who the fuck I was with.
Me and you went to the Barclays.
No, but it wasn't for
all
Jay-Z.
three of us.
No, it wasn't for Jay-Z. It was for a Live Nation thing, but it wasn't for Jay-Z. But no, I don't remember who the fuck I was with. I swear to God, I don't. But I remember what I felt, and I know that feeling of being in the middle of Yankee Stadium with a blue Yankee fitted on around a bunch of real ass New Yorkers and my friends that I listened to these albums with, like we was in class together rapping that shit. I'm going to fucking lose it. I'm gonna cry. I want to lose it. I'm going to
That's
lose
hate.
it. That's hate?
Yeah, that's hate.
How is that hate?
Glazing hip hop and R&B.
Yeah, that's hate. That's hate.
That's crazy. No, anyway, glazing hip hop and R&B is crazy. Nobody say nothing.
Like, yo, all right.
That's crazy. Like, I can't have my experience. It's all right.
From predictions for Yankee Stadium, Reasonable Doubt night. What do you think? Who's he bring out?
You know, Jigga is always good for surprising us. I was at the concert when he brought out Nas after the beef, and they made up. That shit was amazing. I was at the B-Sides concert when he brought out Cameron after they was beefing. He got it. No, he knew that he had the Roots Picnic lined up, but he got his own shit in Yankee Stadium. So to Dodger's point, it got to be 10 times that. He got to bring. I don't know who, but he got to bring out somebody.
Give me some names. Give me some names.
Brown.
Absolutely.
That's not. See, Foxy's not a huge reach because she's on Reasonable Doubt, but it's still gonna be a surprise because.
But don't they have a thing? Isn't there like a thing? There?
What?
With him and Foxy?
No,
they cool. It's just she had her health issues.
Okay. And no, she's released mad statements like, no, that's my guy.
Okay. All right.
Y'all making stuff up. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? And Gav was at the damn concert. I said at the concert. So
yeah.
Well, we're definitely getting Mary J. Blige for sure. That's
right. That's low hanging fruit. I feel like there gotta be a surprise though. Something you don't see coming.
Not the hustle.
Like, man, I don't know. Melissa Morgan come out for the remix. I don't know. And even
you gotta get Emil. Where's Emil? Somebody go get Emil from Walmart and tell her she gotta suit up, sis. It's your time.
Walmart.
What do you mean from Walmart?
Wasn't she working at Walmart or IHOP or some shit like that? I remember seeing that shit on Twitter years ago.
No,
I swear to God. You gotta get Emil. I need Ja Rule. I need
no for Reasonable Doubt.
No, because he's not only going to do Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah, he's not just
He's going to do other bits and pockets. So I'm all right. So not even for Reasonable Doubt. Can I tell you for the whole weekend?
No.
All right, cool.
There has to be a Ja Rule come out. If he can get Emil, where is she at?
Gotta bring Emil. He's gotta bring Emil.
You gotta bring Emil. There's no other way. There needs to be obviously Mary. There needs to be. On day 2, I'm gonna miss this. I know I'm gonna miss it. But if he get Eminem for Renegade, I will fucking break something. I will fucking break something because I will not be at that show. I will break
R. Kelly out. That's gonna be the big surprise.
Please.
I think that's a good one right there. I think we're definitely getting Eminem. We're definitely gonna get that Eminem for sure.
Who else we need? We need a couple people. Because I feel like Extra Innings is just gonna be a little bit of everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like Extra Innings is gonna be that deal.
That's gonna be the Roots. That's gonna be
the best show. Yeah.
That's my birthday. I'll be at Extra Innings and Reasonable Doubt. I miss Blueprint.
I think I'm gonna miss Extra Innings. I don't have it. I have Reasonable Doubt and I have Blueprint.
You got Blueprint? You want to switch?
No. Blueprint is my favorite. Probably
mine too. It's my favorite album.
Yeah, mine too.
You know what I'm saying?
Who else we need to see? I really just want to see Emil, y'all. I'm so sorry. I need to see. I never saw it.
You never saw Emil?
I've never seen her perform nothing. I need Can I Get Her in front of me. Like I need the whole shit. Obviously, you know.
That's all right.
But I need
Yesterday, who do you think? What you got?
I think for the whole weekend, like I said, I think big surprise. I think we definitely gonna get M. damn, yo, I feel like he already put the state prop back together. I feel like we're definitely gonna get the New York Legend. I think we definitely get Cam for sure. I think shit. I was about to say, damn, that would be good. If Dipset was acting right, that would be good, Tahoe.
Again, if he pull off a Dipset reunion at Yankee Stadium with Cam and Jim Jones, that would be nuts. See, that's
just let them niggas stand on two different sides of the stage. It's fine.
Like, that's some unexpected shit that I would.
That right there, that might send me over the top. Like, of course. That might send me over the top.
So now we not glazing hip hop and R&B no more.
I told you,
no, we glazing hip hop and R&B.
No, we glazing.
No, we glazing for sure.
All right.
I feel like it's not just because he also brought out Bilal and Jasmine Sullivan during the Roots Picnic. So I feel like it's those types of people.
Go find Mecca. I don't want Jasmine Sullivan singing, feeling it. I'm sorry, I don't want it. I don't want it.
It's those people, Tahoe, that I think is going to be littered throughout those performances. The people that you like, oh shit, he got such and such doing this, or he got such and such doing that. I think it's going to be the collection of people, big and small.
I don't want to see Mecca. Go find Mecca. If she ain't that, I don't know. I hope she's alive and well. But if she no, Jasmine Sullivan singing my song pissed me the fuck off. I would have threw my phone.
JD.
Okay, I can see that.
Okay.
Lobster and shrimp.
Money in the thing.
Yeah.
Money in the thing.
Yeah, that's
I like that.
Watch it phone lane.
JD does a little set.
JD set.
Yeah. I love the Foxy thing, but I just don't think Foxy
don't like it.
At this point.
Can I say something? Can I say something that might be controversial to some people, but I don't give a fuck?
What's that?
I swear to God, if Beyonce hit that stage, I'm gonna get mad as hell. I'm gonna throw a rock.
Why?
I'm gonna throw a rock. No.
Oh, I forgot about that.
No.
What'd you forget about?
Hey, I'm sorry. I forgot. I was not thinking about Beyonce. Beyonce is coming. I don't know what show it is going to be.
I don't want it.
Beyonce's not about to be there for 3 days looking at Yankee Stadium, and she.
Why not? Why not? You off? But, go sit down.
No. Listen, Hope said something. Hope, and go back to Hope's interview, the GQ shit. I think it was. He said something very important. He said this year in 2026 for him is all offense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you see Google posted offense. Yeah. Right? You seen them throw the rock up, right? Mm-hmm. That's what they on. So if we talking about bigs, if we talking about shutting it down, we talk about Eminem.
No,
the Locks. She
wasn't around.
Nigga,
yet.
my wife.
She wasn't
on the extra innings. The Locks on the extra innings.
Maybe,
bro. I'm bringing my wife.
It's reasonable doubt in his blueprint. Beyonce.
I'm talking about extra innings. If
it's extra innings, I'll be like,
because I'm sure she'll be in the building, but she's not going to hit the stage. You know,
I don't want her on the stage.
But extra innings. Yeah, you think we're not gonna get something?
Extra innings makes sense too, because if you do it on the first night, then people are gonna be expecting it on the next night, and then you letting people down. So
you really think he's gonna do 3 completely different shows?
Yes,
I think the surprises are gonna be different. The surprises,
bro, he's gonna center the set around Reasonable Doubt. He's gonna bring out a whole ensemble of people for that. The blueprint shit is gonna be the same thing with different people, different album, different set, right? Because remember. You talk about the Ghosts, bro. It's gonna be a different set every night, a bangers every night. You're not gonna run the same set. Nah, nigga, I'm at home. 3 and a whole nother set around Blueprint. Extra innings, whole completely different set. You're not gonna hear the same shit that you heard on the last night as you go. No. You're gonna hear new shit every night.
If that nigga do Reservoir Dogs,
nah, every set is gonna be curated for the night. It's gonna be the guests, the singers, it's gonna be all for that night. Different every night. Promise you.
Glazing hip hop and R&B. I'm ready. What y'all wearing?
I didn't get a ticket.
Yeah, Legs, you ain't lying. I don't care if they on the run.
I need to. If they do that, they have to do that extra innings when I'm with my man. I don't want to hear that shit when I'm with my friend. I want to hit
Yeah, I don't want to hear that on the Reasonable Doubt set.
Absolutely not.
No,
they got extra innings.
So Beyonce that can't come out until Sunday.
Yeah, Beyonce, she can't even think about hitting the stage.
You know how many niggas? It's gonna be so many old niggas with straight brim hats in there. The straightest of bro, the straightest of brims.
Wow,
I don't know.
wow,
I don't know why she do.
The Derek Jeter curve. I don't like it.
I love it. Cause you
that shit
50.
looks great.
But no. Tahoe's is fine. I'm talking about the Memphis bleak straight. I'm talking about like this, like maybe like this on it, like. So,
Yo,
bro,
I could not
Everybody
figure
ain't
out for
into
the
that,
life of me
man.
what to wear, son. That shit is smoking mine. I've been thinking about it for weeks. I don't know
White
what to wear.
T-shirt.
it's gonna be a C, a Yankee. It's gonna be a C, a Yankee. Yes. Remember how Beyonce had all of the girls come out with the silver?
Yeah.
Oh, a Yankee had some white ups.
Niggas gonna dress like it. You know how Gilly the Kid got the big Philly hat?
He's gonna piss me off.
Niggas gonna have a big Yankee hat.
I should do the Angela Simmons and put the Yankee hat on my boobs, like she made the Yankee hat bra. I should do that shit.
I almost got into a fight.
Oh.
Where?
At the concert.
While you were by yourself?
No.
How?
A young lady, so we're packed now. We get so close to the stage, we're packed in. Right? A young lady now is trying to maneuver her way into the pack. So she comes so we're all like this. We're just enough room to move, but no room for nobody to be. She just comes, excuse me. I'm like,
she did you.
All right, so where you going? She's like, I'm looking for my man. She got a nigga behind her. He on her heels. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm chilling for a second. But then I'm like, Ma, where you going? Because you got to go somewhere. You can't just be right here. Because now I can't be here if you're here.
Right.
And I ain't got nowhere else to go. So I'm kind of like, so what you gonna do? So she's like, I'm looking for my man. I'm like, yo, so who's this nigga? Y'all not together? She's like, no, I don't know him. He all on her. He trying to talk to her. This tall nigga. Nigga about maybe a little shorter than Trump.
Jesus Christ. Here we see. Y'all want me and Jim Pop on a motherfucker.
So right. So now I'm like, yo, so what's going on? I turn around and everything. I'm looking at both of them like, what's going on? He like, yo, big bro, I don't, you know what I mean? Or yo, I don't want no problems. I was like, I don't want no problems either, but y'all can't. Whatever y'all doing, it can't be here.
Right.
So she's like, yo, I don't know him. I'm like, you don't know him? She's like, no, I don't know this man. I don't know him. So now I realize he's just trying to holler at her. So she's like, let me just go over there. She's by herself. Let me just go over there. So I let her pass. He tried to scoot through. I get in front of him. I'm like, yo, bro, she don't know you, bro. She don't want to talk to you. She don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Go another direction. He like, bro, he tried to go into his bag. He pulled out a handful. I don't know if you've seen this. Yes. He pulled out a handful of weed and tried to give me the weed. I said, bro,
he tried to buy a bitch?
I don't want that. He tried to buy her. He tried to buy her freedom.
That
He tried to barter?
He tried to sell her.
Barter a hoe. Like, come on, son.
Yo,
I hate niggas,
wow.
bro. I really don't. This is why I know, son. Don't ask me to go to no fucking festival, bro. To be around everybody.
Breed cows in exchange for your daughter.
Yeah,
you know
like,
but that could have happened anywhere, Dash.
Not in VIP. You know how much security guards be in VIP? They just be around. Them niggas just be breathing around.
So
hey,
boom.
this nigga on my face.
So boom. So now I'm like, you gotta go, whatever. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna just go over here. But he weasels around and goes right back to Shorty. But they about 3-4 people over. So now, all right, well, I tried.
Yeah.
I know she's looking for her man. Go find your man. Why are you still here? Where's your man at? The nigga winds up talking to Shorty. Nah, hold on, Lex. The nigga's talking to Shorty. We were watching the show. All of a sudden, maybe 20 minutes later, the crowd just opens up where he's at. I look over. This nigga's peeing.
No.
In the crowd, on the floor.
No fucking way.
Yes, way.
I'm not shocked by any of it. Y'all don't understand. Men are gross, bro.
And I think he was trying to pee into a bottle because the shit was like splashing. So everybody's like, oh.
Should have kicked my nigga right in his dick.
Yeah. So now I'm tight. Now I'm tight. For one, I could use that spot right there, but this nigga's peeing? Or it's nothing but girls. I'm looking around in their area because that's kind of a couple steps away.
You know how crazy it is to whip your dick out in the middle of a concert
Yo!
and try to pee? Like, are y'all not synthesizing what you're saying?
Dodge, we're in the front. Listen to what we're saying. We're about 20 minutes from Jay-Z coming on stage, right? Deion Cole is right here warming it up. Shout out DJ Diamond Cuts, right? They warming it up. It's packed, Dodge. Like, packed. So Tahoe was completely right. Crowd opened up, so we thinking something happened, right? Because somebody did pass out in front of me earlier in the day, so anything could happen. Nigga is peeing, right?
Peeing, bro.
And I was very, very proud of Tahoe because I thought Tahoe was going to go over. I thought he was going to go overboard. Rightfully so, because that was wild. But he did something even better, Dodge. He did something even better.
I don't know.
Yo, he looked at this nigga. That nigga said, he looked around. He looked for the nearest peace officer. He went. That nigga pointed. He said, "Yo,
I said, if you don't get this nigga, I'm knocking him out.
Get this nigga out of here.
Get this nigga out of here. Him right
they
there.
Went,
he
and they
peed
got
right
him.
there. Get him the fuck out of here, or we gonna kill this nigga in here."
Yo, Dodge, Tahoe had the whole crowd pointing at the nigga like, "Yo, him. It's this nigga. They come remove the nigga swiftly. Tahoe saved the day. So yeah, so you know, Tahoe did get us closer to home. So and he got a villain out of the mix. So
don't do that.
So got salute for that.
Is that
that was crazy? No, that was crazy. No. That was the right thing to do.
That's the right thing to do.
Not gonna fuck up home for us.
You would have swung on him, and then the crowd would have opened up for real, and it wouldn't have been a good scene, even though you had good intentions. What you did was the right thing.
I didn't want to get kicked out. I got to see Hov. I'm here to see Hov. I'm not here to prove that I can beat this nigga up.
Right, that, and at the end of the day, get this crazy nigga out of here. It's not my job to do that. Call the nigga whose job it is to get this nigga out of here. Absolutely.
Now imagine your shorty that he's trying to talk to, and the nigga that's trying to talk to you starts peeing right there. In fucking insane.
Incredible, bro. Incredible.
I keep trying to tell y'all.
But a great night.
Horrid. Niggas are horrid.
Absolutely great night. Only thing that I will say, yes, Dodge Festival let out. We must have been out there for 2.5 hours after the show.
Y'all know I get overstimulated and
on
shit.
Fire, ankles gone, cold, all that.
And it was brick as fuck this weekend. Like, it was cold as shit this weekend. Y'all niggas was outside in the elements.
Yeah.
No.
Y'all was making fun of my jorts.
I was.
Yo, what's up with y'all on my jorts? What's the problem?
Yo, what's up with you and your jorts? Because you talked mad shit about them jorts a couple days before, only to put them shits right back on outside to see how
much I love them.
You saw Jay-Z and jorts. So happy he couldn't see your fit.
Jorts. Now, he might have looked. He looked at Tahoe a couple times. I'm not gonna lie.
But he can't see down. He just saw up.
Nah, but I had my mammy. I had the bandana over my head. I looked kind of a spectacle. They was calling. What did they call me?
Oh, nigga Bo Peep.
Nigga.
I did not expect that. That wasn't it. That didn't. Of all the things I thought you were gonna say, friend, that wasn't it.
That wasn't it.
Nigga Bo Peep has lost his sheep.
That shit was fire. Nigga Bo Peep is such a cool ass name. That should be an album title.
Nigga Bo Peep, yeah, that's tough.
But yeah, excellent concert.
I'm happy.
Excellent festival. I'm going back next year. I'm getting the VIP tickets again next year. Hopefully, whoever I'm with. Huh?
For 900.
But I'm staying in VIP next year.
All right, nigga, watch Yolanda Adams for VIP then.
Huh?
I said, watch Yolanda Adams for VIP.
Damn, Malcolm.
Yeah, Jeff is killing me, Tahoe. It looks like you got pissed off at the bottom half, just ripped it off. Maybe that is what happened. I don't know. Yeah, I love my George. I don't care, and I think it's just a statement in doing things with other people not going to do. So yeah, I love that.
So you think you better than niggas because you got VIP
think I'm
tickets, you
different.
had a fucking bandana over your ears, and you had on George?
Yes.
Say less.
I don't think there's anything wrong with thinking that you're better than some people. Yes, I do.
I think I'm better than a lot of people, so I'm not disagreeing with you.
Absolutely. Do you see this fucking coat? Yes, that's how I'm giving it with my Jordans.
That's peace.
That's peace.
Fuck out of here.
Out of here.
End of episode 1. I'm gonna do a straight hour for episode 2. Straight hour. We out of here at 8:15. So you can either go over to Patreon right now and listen to the whole episode. Y'all already know. Or yes, thank you for the bandana love. I thought that the bandana was fire. Thank you so much. That was an $85 bandana, gosh.
Why? Where is it from?
I'm gonna explain. I will explain next episode. Peace. Welcome back to So Shameless for part 2 of this week's episode. What? You want a bathroom break? Are you serious?
I don't know. See, we've never been outside together. And I just want to be very clear that I am going to act a Tom ass, ignorant ass fool at this party at the end of the month.
Yeah. At what party?
I mean, I'm spending money like a drug dealer. I'm on tables and chairs. I'm going to act a Tom ass, black ass fool. And your only job, on top of having fun, and it's going to be a plethora of hoes, just make sure that I'm okay. I need a baby. I need a para. Okay? Because I'm going to act the fuck up. Because this year has literally kicked my ass every which way possible. And I need to act up.
No, you deserve like Mama D. Teach her out.
We're going to teach her out.
Oh, that's cute.
Where she at? Where she at? I'm about to be outside acting up, plum fool.
Yeah, no, I get it. Listen. Oh, I ain't gonna be acting that much of a fool, but
no, I'm gonna be acting
outside.
I don't even work out here, so I'm cool. Wouldn't do it in my hometown, but you understand?
Do it
in my hometown. Where she at?
Mm-hmm.
Trump, you watched it?
God swinging nigga.
I did. It's still a little wet.
I don't know well like them Chris Kringle.
What the fuck do y'all want to talk about this episode?
Where she at?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Him having the whole world doing that where she at thing, talking about A$AP Rocky is nuts.
First of all, I wasn't here for y'all Drake episode, y'all Drake fandom, but I will say, my God, am I fucking happy and satisfied. I am going to have an amazing summer because of Aubrey motherfucking Graham.
Bro.
He made sure that my summer was solidified, and no matter what the fuck anybody got to say about this man, thank you.
Yo, thank you so much, Drake. For real, he saved us.
Saved us. Saved the summer. The summer's ours. The summer's ours.
Yo, he did not lie one bit. All that Kendrick shit is cool. Yeah, it's cool. That shit don't get that crowd like that, feeling sexy and nah. It don't, bro. Them Drakes. What's the problem? Yesterday, I can't say that. What's the problem?
What?
Yo, oh nah.
He about
to kill me.
He about to flip. Get crazy, fam.
This nigga just
get crazy, fam.
Nigga, what?
What?
Are you serious? The nigga that was running to Euphoria in his work boots? Are you fucking kidding me?
I can't like Kendrick and Drake.
No, you can. But he saved us. You said he was cooked. You said you didn't want to hear all the shit that he talked about on the album. You just said that 2 weeks ago.
No,
he saved us.
I said I did not want to hear him crying. Yo, the nigga dropped 43 songs. Yeah, there's like 10 bops on there and a bunch of other shit that I still like. But he did a lot of crying about the battle. I mean, I didn't really necessarily want to hear that before I heard the album, but I love the album. So what's the problem?
Which album?
I changed my mind. I love the album.
Yeah.
And I always said Drake is wherever Drake at, the hoes is at. The hoes is at, and they feeling sexy, and they having a good ass time. That's where I want to be at. I've always said that. What's the problem? See, this is the problem. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. We y'all new stand hip hop niggas gotta like side with one nigga and cannot enjoy the battle. I'm only for Drake. Fuck Kendrick. I can't deal with. I can't believe you like Euphoria. Yes, Euphoria is probably the best hip hop song ever. Hip hop diss ever.
I know.
It's probably the best hip hop diss ever.
Really?
Who didn't like Euphoria?
I'm just saying. What? I think Euphoria. What's a better? What do you? Yeah, you might
the best ever.
Yeah,
the best ever.
Yeah.
I got Takeover. I got No Vaseline. I got Back to Back.
Nah, Euphoria is better than Takeover.
I actually like Family Matters more than I like Euphoria.
Same.
Nah, I can't. Nah. Hey, everybody got their thing. Euphoria is a way better song. Way better. Yo, the shit that he did on Euphoria was nuts. It was absolutely insane. And if you really listen to it with the comparison mind, go listen to Takeover, then go listen to Euphoria. Come back and tell me that Euphoria don't smoke Takeover. Takeover's fire. It's fire. What he did with Euphoria was insane. Go ahead. Yesterday.
For me, it's good, bro. All time though, like
all time.
You talk about just lyrical performance. That's what we're going off of, or
I would say lyrical performance. Yeah, and just the way the song is. Period. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna be like, it's not a bop, and I think that's why he dropped Not Like Us, because Euphoria it's not a bop, but it's a hell of a motherfucking diss track.
No, that for sure it is. I just didn't. I don't know. I didn't.
Back to Back
was amazing. Shit for me. Back Down.
It was
a lot of that shit 50 did over there on that end. A lot of that shit is in that mix for me.
Dope.
Yeah, Back Down was actually, I listen to 50 Cent very frequently, and then I wonder if I am the problem, because why am I listening to this angry ass shit? Like, it would be like 9:00 on a Sunday morning, I'm rapping Mini Men. Like, who do I have beef with? Like, what's wrong with me?
Yo,
I love the songs. Those are great songs. So we gotta you're right. It has to be the lyrics that I'm talking about. He focused on this nigga for about 5 minutes on Euphoria.
Laser focus.
And he gave you different flows, different moments. It was like it just kept getting worse. So that's what I'm talking about. It was like Ether did the same thing.
I didn't like Ether.
I still don't like Ether.
No, I still don't like Ether. But
Ether,
it did the same thing where he focused on his opponent the whole song. Back Down didn't really do that. Takeover, it was 3 verses, I think, of different niggas, right? It was the first song, the first shit was random, or he didn't talk about much. The first verse. The second one was what? Prodigy, Mobb Deep, and then the third verse was Nas. Am I right? Takeover.
I think that order is right. I think that order is correct.
Or did Trump? You remember? Did he go at Mobb Deep? Yeah, at the end of the first verse, he said something about Mobb Deep, and then he went. The second verse he went into it. Asked Nas, he don't want it with Hov at the end of that, and then the third verse he focused on Nas.
Yeah.
Kendrick stayed on Drake's ass the whole Euphoria, bad, and it kept getting worse. I challenge you to listen to Euphoria for the lyrical content, and then listen to Family. Family is dope, great song, I love it, but it ain't even in the same class as Euphoria at all, as far as a diss track at all. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
Ooh, and then Malcolm. Ooh,
not have
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like that Tahoe's point. That's a good point about Malcolm. Like you're saying, like obviously Kendrick engaged with seemingly J. Cole and Drake. J. Cole backed out, so it just leaves Drake. So he's only dissing one person. He came outside to diss y'all two or you now.
Yeah.
It's 100 niggas shooting at Drake, and niggas like, yo, never mind the other 99 shots. Just shoot at this one guy over here that's standing in the crowd. Like, no, nigga, like, I'm gonna try to shoot back at everybody I can, him included. So I never got that whole thing, like, he wasn't supposed to diss the other people. Ross, ASAP, you know, all the niggas who just came out the woodworks. I didn't understand that.
Okay.
I have a question, but it's not for this. I'm gonna ask y'all personally on the side because I don't want this to be like a whole music pod.
All right.
But
Me neither. I have a clip that I want to play. I want to know what y'all think about it. Let's get into the drama. Georgie, what you got to say?
Let me make this make sense to the people in the back, because I feel like society is losing their logic and critical thinking skills. But if you do something to somebody negatively, if you act disrespectfully towards somebody, if you throw shade at somebody or whatever it is, that person is entitled to react. That person is entitled to respond. You don't get to dictate how they react or how they respond. And what I don't understand is society will go directly to the person who's reacting and not the initiator who started the whole shit in the first place. Stop taking the accountability off the person who started just because the reaction is bigger than what you believe the initiator did. That makes no sense to me. 1 + 1 = 2, sometimes 3. Y'all trying to make it equal 45. I don't want to be the bigger person this time, and I don't have to. I want to act 4'11". I do not want to be the mature one this time. They should have been mature. I do not want to act with class. I want to fuck shit up because I go to war for my peace and they keep disturbing my peace. I'm entitled to that. Stop doing that to people.
Yeah. What do y'all think about this?
I think I never really agreed with that sentiment. I understand it, but I don't agree with it. I just feel like there's always, obviously it's up to interpretation. I think there's like an appropriate response for most situations. You know, that I would like to think that there's unwritten rules in society, like the punishment should fit the crime. Like if I step on your foot, even if it's me being careless and inconsiderate, you don't gotta pull out a machete and start juxing me and be like, oh, well, you shouldn't step on my foot. You know what I mean? I know that that's an extreme example, but
if you step on my foot intentionally on some step on my shit, like, and I got a machete and I chop your foot off, that's your fault.
Yep.
That's your fault.
Again, that's
now,
why
if you just step on my shit by mistake and I'm like, oh, I don't like people stepping on my foot, nah. But if you raise your foot up and slam down on my foot on some fuck this foot, and I chop your shit off, hey, hobble away, bro.
Well, but that's why I didn't say intentionally. Like you could step on somebody's foot and it's not an accident, but it's not intentional. It's just me being careless and whimsical, right? So
you better whimsically apologize profusely before I slap the shit out.
My whole point is there's an appropriate reaction that most people would have in their brain, depending on what the intent was, depending on if I did it on purpose, if it was whimsical, or if it was an accident. So that shows you that my response is dictated on what happened. It's never just like, yo, you do something simple and I could just wild out. Yeah, there's a cap on what you should do in response. There's always a cap on it. It got to be appropriate, man. Like, come on, man. There's still some rules, just general rules for society, for us to live amongst each other. There's general rules we need to follow. Like, it got to make sense. It got to be proportionate to what was done wrong to
you. I disagree with Tron. I agree with Georgie in this. I think a lot of times people who initiate things or who do something initially, they're always trying to police the response, right? Because typically people that do things, other people don't like it done to them. So once they do the thing, they're automatically trying to police the blowback because they don't want it done to them. So they're gonna make the response more important than the initial thing. That's what she was talking about in the video. And I completely agree with that. I feel like people are very manipulative and people are very what's the word? People are very spiteful, right? So I feel like people understand, like Charles' point, right? Like you said, there should be measured responses, right? Typically, right? And I feel like people who move in that way play against that thing right there, right? The typical, what should be fair, right? You do this, it should be an adequate response. And people find the gray area in that and use it to manipulate the situation, right? And so it's like, I can be fucked up to you, but I don't have to bear the consequence because I'm living in this gray area. You understand what I'm saying? So I think I agree with her 100%. Like, and people do that all the time, in my opinion.
Sure.
I want to call Kat on you yesterday because of the altercation that we had earlier this week.
What altercation? Me and you, or yesterday?
Yeah.
Why are you calling Kat?
You can't, without going into specifics, can I bring it up? Can I speak on it?
I don't.
Sure. You want to go to Patreon, or you want to leave it here?
Leave it here. It ain't on me. I ain't do nothing. So how?
See?
But I believe that.
See?
I can accept my piece. See? That's what I'm saying. I can accept my piece in it.
No. See, but you can't. It can't be both ways. We're in the Discord. Yesterday, release it. So on his Instagram, yesterday releases a picture, right, of me on my back with my legs spread wide, right?
One from his Instagram,
right? As part of his carousel.
Okay.
There's some shit to troll me. Cool. Okay. Thought it was funny.
You had your Gucci out?
All right, bet.
You had your Gucci out?
I told him, I'm going to get you back. I'm going to get you back. But now I got to go to the editor to get this moment that I know I have. I'm waiting for the editor to send me the piece, right? We're in the Discord. I released the pic into the Discord. I didn't even go to Instagram yet with it. What's
Discord?
The hardest off. Right? By the way, yeah, we got talked to about our lack of participation in So Shameless. I had a whole story about that, but hey, I don't want no beef. I don't want no smoke. It's been very peaceful.
Wow.
Very peaceful.
In any case, this man comes into the group chat on the side and it's like, yo, can I say it? Can I be clear?
Go ahead.
He has an interest in the Discord. Yo, this nigga waited till my interest was in there to drop a pic of another chick sitting on my face. I said, no, I didn't. Bro, I wouldn't do that. Yes, you did. I said, bro, I got the picture from the editor and I just put it in there. I would not do that on some real shit. He's like, nigga, you can say whatever you want. That's exactly what you did. Right? But he's LOLing. He's LMAOs. I said, bro, see, you're calling me a liar. I don't fuck with being called a liar. I'm telling you, I did not do that. If I wanted to do it, I would tell you I did it and I would stand on it. And if I was wrong, I'd just be wrong. Right? He keeps
going. In your brain, y'all was going pick for pick. It wasn't intentional. It was just
I wasn't up thinking about that. Why would I think about that?
Okay.
And the shit was on the show. It was on the show. So why would I think, I'm exposing? So he continues to go down this road, but now I'm serious. I'm like, bro, I don't give a goddamn about you or your piece to do you like that. Like what would make you think I'm thinking like that? It got real. I wind up taking it super far, jumping out the window, open the Frank stand. I was incensed because I've told him in the past I don't like being called a liar. My character means a lot.
And hold on. And what did I say to you in response to that? Why did the exchange go the way the exchange went the way that it went? Because when you said that I'm a liar, I said, nigga, you lied too.
You just lied. You lied today.
This is what you're not understanding. I'm talking in that moment. You're saying like, yo, bro, I didn't do that. And again, Dodge, I'm laughing. I said the texts are there. I said, yo, bro, I'm like, I'm joking, bro. It's not that deep. Like, I'm not really upset.
But I'm already, the Frank said,
he's already upset.
I'm going.
I said, yo, bro, it's not like, I'm just laughing. Again, Dodge, you see how he trolls me all the time? You see how he puts shit on my character? You see how he do shit like that? So I'm like, nigga, he's like, well, bro, I'm getting tight. And I'm like, nigga, oh wow, like you do this shit to me all the time. I don't believe that you did that, but like
he didn't say I didn't believe that. He did not say that. You never said
I didn't say that verbatim. I said, nigga, oh well. He's like, yo, okay.
Because you gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. You gotta think about this. You're basically, that's like one of y'all trying to troll me and you send a pic of me with another chick to Tanae.
Yeah. That's not the same level.
It is. It is. That's exactly what he's saying I did. That's what he's saying I did.
But I wasn't serious. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing.
How do I know you wasn't serious when you're literally
because
saying
we started joking. We were joking.
Who was joking? I wasn't joking. I said no, I wouldn't do that. That's crazy.
I'm talking about prior to that, bro.
How is that a joke?
I didn't. Because first of all, I'm writing you in a group chat about it. I'm LOLing. If it was a problem, if I really felt like you did something or you did that and that was a real thing, why would I go in a group chat with me, you, and Luna to discuss that? If that's something I really felt.
Well, we don't know. Some people deal with, especially you might not feel right confronting me. I don't know. You might feel like I'm going to just LOL through this, even though that was foul. I don't know.
No. And that's what I was.
What are y'all perceiving? I want to know what Josh and Tron perceive from the situation. By the way, I immediately acknowledged that I was foul for what I said. I immediately acknowledged, and I still believe that I was foul for what I said. But if some person's telling you I don't like something, and you continue to do it, isn't that the initial thing? And then you can't dictate their response?
I have a question. So if people tell you that they don't like something that you do, that you feel like you're doing in jest, you're going to immediately stop it. You, Tahoe. You.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm gonna do my best to. Yeah. Why?
I don't believe that.
Why? Okay.
Because I think that when you think that you're joking or when you do things in jest, that is fair play.
If you telling me on some real shit, I don't like that, then it's not fair play. You're drawing boundaries. You're drawing boundaries.
And you don't like when people call you a liar. But what if you lie? Like, what if you lied about something? Is somebody not allowed to call you out on it at that moment because you don't like to be called a liar? Or is there a fine line between us?
If I've lied to you about something, then shit, I can't stand on that. I can't stand on it. But I don't lie.
You only get upset if you in your heart believe what you say is true and somebody feels the opposite, and that's what makes you upset.
You're calling me a liar, and I'm telling you I did not lie, and I do not like being called a liar. I would have told you the truth, and we would have had to deal with that in that moment. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's a character. You're attacking my character in that moment. Yes, I'm telling you that is beyond joking to me. So have I lied to any of y'all? Have any of y'all caught me in a lie? Straight up lying? Nope. And since I met you, Tron? Nope. Dodge, have you ever caught me in a lie?
I don't know.
So I'm not gonna say I've never lied. I'm not gonna say I've never lied, but either I got away with it. I'm joking, but I've gotten to a point in my life where I my character means something to me, bro. and what I would and wouldn't do means something. You telling me that I would post a picture for another person to see, for your interest to see, of you in a compromised position? That's how is that true?
But again, like I said, I think you're putting not a lot of sauce, because what you're saying is right. But again, you personalize that, because in the message, I'm literally saying, yo, bro, I'm joking. This is a joke, bro. I don't care about this. I'm not being serious.
I was already gone.
That's not on me. That's not
my
fault.
The whole time, bro. I'm not joking.
But that's not
and you're
on
like,
me.
Oh well.
Because, bro, and again, I hear what you're saying, but my thing is, you can't call me something and it say, yo, I can say this about you, but you can't say it about me. That can't happen.
If you lie,
no,
you can't.
But I feel like you've lied about things too. Not nothing big, not nothing crazy, but you have. Like, I don't. It's it's small shit, bro. It's yo, this over here, like not anything real,
like
not
exaggerations, because an exaggeration
this is what I'm saying.
And an omission is a lie too.
But it's not serious. That's what I'm saying. It's not that deep. But to say like, yo, I can call you a liar because you lie about everything, and you paint it to people like I'm a liar and I lie to you about everything. Like I have to lie to you about something. Do I omit stuff from you? Have I omitted stuff from you? Yes. Have I maybe lied about certain things? Yes. But it wasn't because, or it's not like, yo, I'm just lying to you all the time. But that's how
Tell me one lie you've caught me in. A lie. Tell me.
Bro, I don't remember, bro.
You
because
cannot,
I'm not keeping track of the fucking
I can
lies.
tell you a million that I've caught you in, that we've had the conversation like, why did you lie? You did it today in the call when I said I called you and you said, no, you didn't.
I didn't lie about that.
And you said, oh,
that,
yeah, I mean,
that didn't.
It was a lie. You lied right in my face, acting like you didn't see the call. You lied.
But this is what I'm saying. You're lying about how that happened, because that didn't happen like that, bro. And I get it. That's how it happened. That's how it happened.
Don't you call another nigga? Because the first nigga did not validate what the fuck you had to say.
But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Like, so it's like, I understand that's how it happened, but like, bro, like we can see things different. But again, you're making it like, yo, I went out my way to not answer your call, and that's not what it was, bro. Like, that's not what it was. I spoke before I checked.
I didn't say you ignored the call.
I spoke before I checked the phone, bro. That's what I did.
You spoke after you checked the phone. You looked at it and said, yo, you didn't call. And Loon said,
I
don't
didn't
do that
see
yesterday.
it initially.
I seen it.
This is what I'm.
Loon said, don't do that yesterday. I seen it. There was no reason for Loon to say that. Yo, this is
why we have these problems. Because why is it that only your account can be true about something?
The third account, the other person, you want me to
the person that always lies, we're saying. This is what the person that we always say lie. That's who we're verifying. That's who we're verifying things with. I'll take your word before whatever you said, I'll go with before that. Come on, bro.
So the moral of this story is,
what do you see?
Y'all niggas be lying to each other.
No, just me. Apparently. I lied to him about everything. And he
nigga,
felt like it was okay.
You drinking an applesauce out of cup?
He felt like, never mind that. It don't matter.
But you just had peanut butter a second. I'm trying to understand. Like,
hey, guys.
You know what?
Long story, less long.
All right,
I would like to hear from Trom. I think you're. Can I hear from Trom? Because I don't think I.
Okay, I didn't answer the question at all, but fine. Go ahead.
I do want to hear from Trom.
So I might disappoint y'all with this, because I see both sides. It sounds like a misunderstanding. It sounds like yesterday was joking. Maybe he was a little late in revealing that he was joking, but he also threw the LOLs in there. But to Tahoe's point, sometimes people could throw in the LOLs and they still mean what they're saying. So Tahoe was still offended. And then by the time yesterday revealed that he was joking, Tahoe was already hot. So I get it. It was how it got out of control, but it's just one of those things where it wasn't meant to happen that way. Right? You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah.
But to Georgie's point, because yesterday I said Cap, because yesterday we'll say, oh, I agree with her. And though I tell her I'm wrong for what I said, I know I was wrong because it's my family. I should have never went there. I love them to death. I should have just stepped away from my phone, let the emotions go. Y'all know I'm a hothead. But At the same time, you can't tell me that you understand the response over the initiator and did not understand how I took it there. Dodge, what do you got?
What you were saying yesterday?
Dodge, what do you think about Georgie's point?
This nigga smacking.
I heard the question. You don't have to synthesize it, nigga. I'm not slow.
No, because
you want to hear my response, Dodge?
Yes, I want to hear your response.
Yeah.
My response to what Tahoe was saying is, I'm never gonna understand anybody telling me to send me to the freak center or telling me that they're gonna slap me. And I'm never especially going to understand that shit for somebody that's my family, that's somebody I look at as my brother. I'm never going to feel it. I don't give a fuck what I said. I don't care what we're joking about. Because the same thing applies to you. I don't give a fuck what you said, what joke, what the fuck, pineapples, nigga. I don't give a fuck what happened. It's certain shit I'm just never going to do to my people. Because these are niggas that I fuck with in real life. That's why the niggas that have been in my life, they have been in my life the whole time. Because we don't do shit like that. So, and I understand for you the reason that we were able to move past that, because again, I didn't grow up with you. So we don't know each other on certain levels. We never experienced certain shit together. So it, like, just to be fair, you gotta figure that out sometimes. So that's why I don't hold it against you, or I'm not saying like, yo, this is something we've crossed this bridge. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at it like that. But I'm never gonna understand a response from somebody like that in that type of response. I'm never gonna understand that. And I'm not going to try to either, because I would never.
So there is a line that at some point it's the one, but on another point it's the other.
What do you mean?
You said, yo,
you said
the initiator, you can't judge the response, but on another line, yes, I can.
Well, I wasn't speaking about me personally. I was speaking overall from the clip that you said. No, I'm saying from Georgie. I'm saying I agree overall, but yes, there's times where I can see the other side in a specific situation, maybe pertaining to me. But overall, yeah. So I wouldn't have that same thought process with you,
but not in real life.
Say that again.
So you agree in theory, but not in real life.
No. This is it. No, my reaction to something, that's a specialty. That's because this is my family and I love them. I would not react that way if that was not my family. I didn't love them. Gotcha. So it's only tailored because he's who he is. If anything else, it's something else.
That's not fair. But you know what? I will accept my own accountability and still offer that just for the show. Obviously, I agree with yesterday on it. We went to why that happened, and I'm just like, yo, you took me to a place where it fucked me up. But Dodge, you haven't said nothing. I want to hear your opinion.
I'm sorry, I can't get over this episode shit.
Yo, he has a bin of snacks in his room by the bed. He has a bin of snacks, bro. It's nuts. Yes. And honestly, it's actually ingenious because he has big girls over all the time. And all you have to do is reach over like, yo, you want some applesauce?
Yes. I wasn't saying it for you to feel away. I was more talking about Malcolm's comment. Nigga got me rolling right now.
Oh, I can't. What he say?
He said there's a big girl watching this nigga eat that applesauce as we speak.
It's true. He does all the time.
This nigga on the podcast selling mouth.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
I don't got nothing for it. Gotta hear both sides. Because I could be on both sides of it. I could take it too far or I can't. I can understand or I don't. It's situational.
I think the important thing here is character shot. To think that I would do that, like to think I would do something to your girl, like to try to do something to your girl, to me, that's like.
I honestly don't appreciate the character shot conversation because I also feel like personal responsibility is something that has to come into play at all times. So whether somebody questions or says something against your character that makes you feel prickly, I do think that personal responsibility comes in for you not to take it that far. You don't have to drag it to hell. So it's like, so what is the character? So the character flaw is you call me a liar. I'm going ape shit, but I'm opening the Frank stand to my closest people because you said something I don't like. Like, like you have to figure out where it is, and that's why I'm saying, like, for me, I'm in the middle. Like, I can see both sides of it. Like, character flaw, yeah, but also, contrary to popular belief, and I say this shit all the time, I don't spaz out half as much as I should. I just deflect. I'm more passive aggressive than I am aggressive, because if I get aggressive, I'm gonna get mad disrespectful. I know me. I'm very, very clear on who I am. So I'd rather be passive aggressive than be aggressive, because if I'm aggressive, that ruins everybody's day. If I'm passive aggressive, that just ruins you.
No, I agree with you 1,000%, but I also own the fact of who I am on certain flaws. Certain flaws I don't have, and certain flaws I do. I'm not perfect. Certain shit I'm absolutely wrong with. Yes, I've done that. Yes, I'm aggressive. Yes, I will fight. Yes, we can fight. Yes, me and Yesterday can fight. Yes, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. To me, that's not like saying you would go behind my back and say something to my bitch about me. That's worse. That's a character flaw I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to talk with that. But me and you can scrap and I still cook for you.
That's worse?
Yes. To me, that's worse. Me scrapping with my man, we have a disagreement, we argue, we fight, whatever it may be, clean it up, get an understanding of each other, bet. That's not like the worst thing in the world to me.
But a misunderstanding of intentions.
You thinking I would go wait for your girl to show her a picture of a chick sitting on your face? To me, that's crazy. To me, that's crazy. To me, that's crazy. To me, that's some oppie snake shit. To me, that's some snake shit. Like, I could never trust your character again if I know that's the type of shit you on. But me and you could get into a little mix and that be what it is. And I'm going to respect you for throwing your shit up with me. I'm going to have more respect for you.
But you're 50.
So what?
Hey, watch.
You don't think you're too old for that? Like, you don't think that, I'm very perplexed at. Maybe this is something that's not meant for me to understand, because if it takes for me to put hands on you at this seasoned age of mine, I'm never talking to you again.
Maybe I won't. Maybe I say put your shit up and we fight. Yes, me putting the hands on you is one thing. Maybe that's a
no. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if you say, like, yo, you know what? We gonna shoot the fair one. After that, I'm not speaking to you anymore.
Oh no,
like that. Like, that's gonna be my cutoff, because at the end of the day, like, I'm too old to be taking it. That's taking it a little bit far for me to put hands on somebody that I care and I love about, versus us having a misunderstanding, or you misunderstanding who I am, or what I'm capable of in a moment, whether it's in jest or it's not in jest. That's a conversation. But if I gotta put hands on you, I don't fuck with you no more.
Yeah, I hear you.
So that's me.
I understand that. I definitely understand that.
Niggas is old as fuck.
I just want to point out that y'all all kind of validated my point that it is possible to go too far, because Frank Stan, in a lot of instances, is too far. There's a line that should not be crossed when we're having interactions.
Too far.
And to George, what Georgie was saying is there is no line. And I'm like, nah, the Frank stand is a line that we agree on. Like, no, you don't invite somebody to the Frank stand, because that's crossing a line. There always has to be a line, even if it's a response. You can't go too far. Since when is there a rule that, yes, you could go too far? No, that's not the case. You don't cross certain lines. Come on, man.
No, but I think it's crossing lines within reason, right? Because if I'm across the line, if you initiate some shit and it takes me to that point that I'm willing to cross that line, I know that I'm going past the point of no return. I'm not about to skirt, my bad, let me run that back. No. If I'm gonna take it to hell, I'm gonna take it to hell. And I think that's what it is. Like, you gotta commit to it. You can't fall back on it.
And I agree, Dodge. And that's the thing, like, because at that point, I have two options. I could be an adult and call him, because this must be AI, or I can go there. But me going there with you, this is over. This whole shebang is over.
Everything.
It's over. I now have a lifelong beef with my cousin.
Yeah.
How do I explain that? How do I break that down to somebody?
I've had family beefs for less, baby.
I get it, but that's not. But I don't have beef with nobody. That's not that. I don't operate like that. That's why none of that finds me, because again, I am who I am. So, but it's like, is that worth it? He's bugged out. He's bugging out. He wilded out. But I'm gonna throw this whole thing away because you get what I'm saying. So
we're
it's
talking
like
about character, right? So like if me alluding to you being a liar, and that's not something that you're willing to wear on your jacket, is going to take us to this point, then your character and the way that you see me and the way that you're reflected against me is even worse than the lie. For you to open the Frank's dinner, man, I'm not mature.
Well, I didn't understand what you said. I don't understand what you said just now.
What I'm saying is, for me to call you a liar is taking it too far for you. That is a character flaw that you feel like that's something that you're not willing to wear. You're not willing to own.
So it's not taking it too far, because that's like calling somebody a liar isn't like something's elevated.
Right.
You actually look at this person as that. And beyond the lie, right? Some of this shit is, like he said, it can be like, oh, you said something, but you know it was that, nigga. You play.
Yeah, like you was exaggerating. Right. You was.
But what you're saying is, you actually think I would do this. You actually think I would do this.
I don't.
And then I'm telling you, and you're not believing it because you're saying yes, you would.
I can't speak for him, but I don't.
That's some shit I couldn't fuck with.
It's not that. Like I don't think that you would do that, but I do think that there would be you will find a moment to try to take it to hell, to try to get an LOL off my back, whether you realizing who in the room or not. And I think that's what it is.
Is that a fact?
Hell yeah.
Take it to hell?
I think that
Earlier in the day, I had something to say about the guy, and I asked when he was in there if Shorty was in the room to make sure that I did not say that, and he heard me say that. So let's talk maturity. Because when's the last time I did that to you? Remember, we've known each other a long time.
To me, personally?
Yeah.
Never.
So why?
But we don't play like that. No, we don't play like that. You play with the boys a completely different way than you play with me. We don't play like that. Well, right. Y'all boys, y'all be doing shit. I'll be doing some shit that I be befuddled about. Like, honestly, y'all play.
Honestly, this was more of the conversation that I was having, that I was trying to bring to light today, was more about whether the initial offense excuses whatever type of reaction.
It's such like I stand on it. It depends on the situation.
It's definitely they said, nah, fuck that. If you do it, nigga, the reaction I give, that's the reaction you get. Mm-hmm. And that's why I was like, I call cap on that. It wasn't necessarily, you understand?
Yeah.
No, I get it.
If you're saying it depends on the situation, that means you agree with me. It got to be appropriate. It depends on the situation. You can't just do whatever.
No, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't have to, the response doesn't have to be appropriate. What I'm saying is, if I'm willing to take it too far past the point of no return, that's when I'm not willing to go back on it.
But I'm saying
I'm gonna take it to the limit. So there is no line. There is a response after the line.
I get what you're saying, but somebody would have to do something. Like you said, it depends on the situation. It depends on what they did in order for you to get to the point of no return. So it's still, like I'm saying, it depends. It has to be measured somehow. It's not just something small and then I go crazy. Like you said, depends on the situation. If you do something where I'm willing to go to the point of no return, then you're taking into consideration what the limits are. That's the whole point. There's always a limit.
I think for me, it's not taken into consideration what the limits are. It also takes into consideration what the history is. Like, if it's a one-off, like an accident or something, like, man, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna wild out. I take into consideration several things before I'm going to go too far. Whether this situation or you as a person are expendable. Because at some point people become expendable one way or another. Like if I've had enough of your shit, we gonna take it there. Right. Oh, fucking well, right? Or Okay, I'm on mommy time. But wait, but also not only that, I'm also taking into an account like how if I go left, how left are you gonna go? Because you need to know, you have to know your opponent, right? You need to know who you're talking to see like how far can we possibly take it? Are we just gonna take this to we're not gonna speak to each other for a couple of days, or this is gonna be one of those cutoff moments? Because when it's time for me to take it too far, I'm going straight block. You're blocked. And we don't even gotta go back and forth. You could have initiated something small. But when I start thinking about the history of, I'm like, you know what? That was your last one. Now you're blocked. Or that was your last one. Now I promise you at 40, if I gotta throw hands, we're never coming back from that. We're never coming back. I'm too old. Like what I'm doing, rolling around, tumbling around in the streets with somebody, and I'm gonna go back and meet somebody in principal tomorrow. That's stupid as fuck. Come on, son. What we doing?
OD crazy.
Yeah, but I'm a garbage man, so I be rolling around the street anyway.
And this is why you also got to know your opponent, because I'm not rolling around in the street with somebody that be rolling around in the street every day. Like, what are we doing? I'm not fucking these up for nobody. The fuck out of here.
That you threaten us all day.
Do I threaten you
all day?
Because I want to be very clear. I don't
me
threaten
all day.
Anybody.
Yo, this nigga's trying to squeeze his screen.
Yo, I'm trying.
No, it's like smoking mine, actually.
It's not. Listening.
I don't threaten nobody. That's not even accurate.
Come on, let's all do it together. Maybe they'll listen.
Doing the goalpost?
The goalpost ain't moving. Finally not moving.
Yo, all we needed was the goalpost. Is crazy. Yo, I hate y'all,
yo. What do y'all think about Kevin Hart?
I don't.
In general, or like the recent
about him doubling down on his roast?
Yes, the roast where the dude made a joke about
Tony Radcliffe,
George Floyd, Tony Radcliffe, right? That's his name.
Yes,
made a joke about George Floyd being choked and can't breathing or something during Kevin Hart's roast. And then Kevin Hart going on the Breakfast Club and basically being like, yo, that's the nature of roast. It is what it is.
But did he lie? Well, no, I'm not. Let me not say, but did he lie? Because I didn't watch it because I don't really care to watch it. I'm going to tell you my perspective, and if it resembles, then it does. It doesn't, whatever. I have been watching comedy my whole entire life. Like literally, like my mom used to have parties at the house just to watch comedy events on HBO, and they pay for it on pay-per-view like that. Like I came from that type of household. I understand how fucked up roasts are. Roasts are not kind. These are not friendly jokes. Like you have there is a sense of like camaraderie. Like, you know, when you sign up for this, like, I'm going to take it to hell. I'm going to talk about the worst things that have ever possibly happened to you or in anybody's life. Anything is fair game, which is part of the reason why, in my opinion, roasts have been very predominantly white and white people led. You're not going to find many examples of like a high level Comedy Central type roast where you see a Black person that is being roasted. I feel like Kevin Hart is the first that I've seen in my lifetime. Somebody can like tell me if I'm wrong, but I've never seen it. I think that when you open up the floodgates to have a roast as a Black man, it adds more than just your life and your life perspective. Racial component is absolutely going to come into play, because when the whites is joking on the whites, there is no racial component that can come in there unless you have like a Black wife, a mixed child, or something like that, or you have like, or you like a Chelsea Handler, like, oh yeah, you know, she sucked so many Black dicks, like you can say that. That's the only way that race comes into play. You open up racial jokes. Are they appropriate to some people? No. I will laugh at a good racial. It got to be a good one though. Like, it can't be some low hanging fruit ass shit. Like, it got to be something that you really like put some thought into. Yeah. There are levels of jokes that I will laugh at and levels of jokes that I will not laugh at. I watched some of the roast. I'm not watching that whole 3-hour thing. I saw the George Floyd joke. Initially, I definitely chuckled. Was it a belly on the floor? No. Did I chuckle? Absolutely. You know what I didn't chuckle at? When they was talking about Pete Davidson's father that died in 9/11. Didn't chuckle at that. So what that means to me is, going back to what trauma's like, there's lines and limits for everybody. I didn't find none of them jokes funny. Maybe it's because I'm a New Yorker. Maybe it's because I was a child. I don't even remember that shit. Maybe it's because I was a child when 9/11 happened and it really, really affected and impacted me in a different way. It is what it is. Cheryl Underwood's husband committing suicide, never knew that story. Them jokes was flying. I was motherfucking laughing. I was like, holy shit, this is some funny shit. This is not funny because somebody's husband died, but also like, this shit is funny. If you're not into roasts, if you've never watched several of them and you don't know how they operate, you got to get the fuck on. Like, it's given too wokey woke, and it's not for everybody. If you sensitive to certain jokes, you should have never turned the shit on in the first place.
Let me jump in. I did watch the roast. I saw the whole thing. I've seen other roasts. In the moment when the George Floyd joke happened, I didn't think it was funny. But I also didn't think that he should have got up and said something. And the only reason being is because, like Daj was saying, there was a lot of other shit going on. And even on the Breakfast Club, Kevin Hart pointed out, like, yo, they was talking about my dead mother getting a train ran on her in heaven. So I'm supposed to draw the line with the George Floyd joke?
Yeah.
Joke? So
niggas was talking about his dad.
Right.
Like, put up pictures of his dad. Like, this is my dad that just passed away. This is your.
So my point is this, though. Most of the jokes that were foul were personal jokes about your dead mom, about the relative that committed suicide. The George Floyd joke was offensive to a whole community of people. So, Kevin Hart, you might have thick skin, but Black people in general may be offended. So I could understand in the moment you not saying anything because you got thick skin, it's a roast. But I felt like a day or a couple of days later when he's doing the Breakfast Club interview, he could have acknowledged at least that, yo, this was offensive to people other than myself. And instead of doubling down on it, I think he could have acknowledged, like, you know what, it probably was too far and it probably offended some people, hurt some people, which he didn't do.
What end? He didn't make the joke. Why am I apologizing for a joke that somebody else has made and somebody else has set? Just because I am now having a conversation about it was my roast. It was the roast of me. Y'all don't want y'all not asking nobody else to apologize about the fucked up things that was said to me, about me, or about anybody else, because George Floyd is not the only person, dead or alive, that caught heat on that stage. Like, we're pandering to a moment like we haven't, like, we're Black people in America. We've had several moments. George Floyd is not the worst of Black history in America. That's not the worst example that we've seen. It's the biggest example that maybe a lot of people have seen, when people are probably starting to say, all right, maybe these Black people are saying what they're saying. Like, you have to understand, our ancestors were fucking lynched from trees and pictures taken in front of them, and with children and all types of shit. Like, kids was getting bricks thrown at them because they was integrating a school just because they was following the law.
That joke was in poor taste.
That ain't the worst that we've ever seen or heard.
The joke was in poor taste, even for a roast. And it wasn't about Kevin Hart. It was about Black people. It wasn't offensive to Kevin Hart solely. It wasn't offensive to Pete Davidson and his dad. It wasn't offensive to Cheryl Underwood and her partner. It was offensive to a whole community of people. So it's a difference. So it's not just about whether you're thick-skinned. It's about when it went too far. Like, there's always a line.
But the other two white men that was up there, they are known and record racist. Chelsea Handler said it mad times.
That don't make it.
He said it mad times. So if you're racist towards Black people, Asian people, or any other demographic, and you're still on a platform, that is offensive to people as well. So if we going to knock down a person, we got to knock down that person in totality, not just because one of the jokes that they told pissed us off. We have fucking racists on stage, on like sitting there, and we're not talking about that. We're not talking about any of the offenses that they've done to any of the marginalized community. We're only talking about one joke because that one joke affected us. That doesn't make sense to me.
I don't think we should be. So to address, I'm sorry to take all the space. Tahoe and Yesterday got to talk.
I'm done.
Let me just address this. Malcolm said we should be condemning Tony, not Kevin. That reminds me of, I don't know if y'all probably seen this on social media when the AKAs hired Trick Daddy for performance, and he started wilding out and saying a whole bunch of inappropriate shit on the stage. I'm like, but you hired fucking Trick Daddy. That's what he does. So like, this is what Tony does. Tony is known for his racist content. You're inviting him to a roast of a black man. You don't think he's gonna come with racist content? I'm not gonna blame Tony for being Tony. I'm blaming, if anybody's at blame, and that's a big if, it's the person whose platform it is, who allowed it to happen. And again, I'm not saying he should have interrupted him, but then when asked about it 2 days later, you doubled down on the fact that the joke was fine. So Kevin Hart is the only person that owes anything to the black community. Tony does not. That's my point.
Can I open the floor? Yesterday, you had something for this?
Yeah, really briefly. I feel like to what Trump said, it's really hard for me to agree with that, Trump, because as somebody who came up like on Def Comedy Jam, Comic View, like avid watcher of that, and roast. Like I said, Malcolm talked about the Flavor Flav roast, the first one on Comedy Central. I watched that. Like, I feel like we're like kind of destroying the art form of it, right? Comedy, I think, is already in a weird space, right? With how comics kind of have to navigate today, right? And I think the only real semblance of pure comedy on all forms, I think, is in roast form today, right? Because you can't do a lot of the roast jokes just in your regular set, right? That's why the roast is still kind of coveted as, as like that, tradition, as that thing that they do as comics, right? And that's where you can go and pull out some of the jokes and material that don't make it on you, that's not going to make it on your main set, right? So I think when we get into a space where we're asking somebody has to be accountable for something, like, I think once we're having that conversation, we're in a bad space as far as comedy goes, because we got to be able to have comedy, we got to be able to have roast, right, and we got to be able to differentiate, what's what, and it can't all just be like we're, what I'm saying, because that idea and that mind frame does not work in comedy, especially unfiltered roast style comedy.
You okay with a white boy saying nigga if it's part of a joke, like when Kramer was on stage wilding out? Is that okay? It's comedy.
Me
right?
Personally,
yeah.
If he's a comic, and yeah, if that's part of his set, if it's funny,
even if it's not even a joke, it's just like this wasn't even. Here's the thing, because I watched the roast. I don't know if you did, but the George Floyd joke had nothing to do with nothing. Like Dodge said, they made a lot of jokes about Pete Davidson's dead father. It was in distaste, but it's a shot at Pete Davidson. George Floyd didn't have nothing to do with this. So you went out of your way to be racist, and it wasn't even funny.
But that's the thing. That's the thing about comedy, Trump. The people that are doing the racist content, it can either be funny or it cannot be funny. And that for the George Floyd thing, that probably just wasn't funny. And it's okay for us to be like, yo, that wasn't funny. But I don't think there has to be a whole thing where we now have to hold Kevin accountable and we have to go to the networks. And I think that's crazy. It's like, yo, that could have been a bad joke. It could have been like, yo, bro, that was a bad joke. We didn't fuck with that. We probably don't really fuck with you, but you know what I'm saying? So I feel like we got to have room to do both things. It can't just be like, yo, burn everything down. Everybody has to walk on eggshells. We can't do comedy in the style, like in roast style. You know what I'm saying? There has to be an outlet for comics to get their shit off.
The joke itself is the black community is so proud of you right now. George Floyd is looking up at all of us laughing so hard that he can't breathe. That that is it's literally a fucking joke. It's a joke. Whether it's distasteful or not, it's not even as racist as we can even make it out to be. Like, it's a fucking joke.
I disagree, because a man was murdered by the police by white men, and it was a whole racially centered thing. But I mean, let's move on real quick. I just want to add this clip, see what happens with it.
I have a question.
Did you just burp?
He did.
Out loud?
What do you want me to do, bro?
Can I ask a question before you play this clip? And I'm not going to chime in. I just really have a question. Because y'all are older. So y'all understand comedy. Thinking about all of the Amadou Diallo jokes that we have heard from comedians, thinking about the Rodney King's jokes that we have heard from comedians, do they get a pass for it because it's coming from somebody that's Black? Or right, because we're talking about a base level joke about somebody that has been offensively and horrendously fucked with by law enforcement. Amadou Diallo on levels that's even beyond, to me, I think that's worse than George Floyd. So we've heard these jokes. We've laughed at these jokes. We've heard like, and when I say we very loosely, because I was definitely a child. Why are those okay? Like, why? It's not moving the goalpost per se, but it's very choosy. Were we just as offended then, or y'all?
I would always say that if we're going to talk about that, we would go to a comedian like, say, Chris Rock, who would talk about the Rodney King thing, but in a jab towards police. It would never be a jab towards Rodney King suffering that moment, and especially the fact that Rodney King's still alive. So even if we did talk about it, he's still alive. This man was murdered by white men. And now we sit in a room and laugh. A Black man is sitting in a room and laughing. It's like messing with a girl that calls you nigga when y'all fucking. It's like, bro, where's your self-respect? That's what that is. And I see Malcolm, and he keeps talking about why we ain't talking about Tony. Why we ain't talking about Tony? I would go back to what Trump said is like, why did you platform somebody that you know has racist material? Why would you even do that? And I mean, to me, I don't really have a stance on that yet. I wanted to play another clip so that we could actually have a rounder conversation. But I think murder for me is that's kind of tough. But I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. Everybody had good points here, but let me see if this plays, because y'all know once we get into the 2-hour mark, my computer be bugging.
So I was just listening to the Kevin Hart interview on The Breakfast Club, and the scenario as it relates to George Floyd, the poor joke taste and his sentiments behind it. And there was a moment where he said this. I want you to take a quick look.
It's a production. It's a live production. I'm not compromising the live production for a reaction of what? What do you want me to do? I'm going to drag him off? You want me to fight afterwards? You want me to turn it into what? That's not what I agreed to do. That's not the job at hand.
Okay, so now that you've seen it, I want you to remember when they did the roast on Tom Brady, and he didn't think twice when he got up out of his seat to tell the white comedian, don't say that shit again.
I love Robert Kraft. I love that shit again. Okay.
So here's the reality. Money does not automatically give people audacity. And one of the biggest psychological effects of racism in America is that Black people can become extremely successful and still not believe that they have the authority to challenge bigger systems. Tom Brady moves like someone who believes the world belongs to him. He did not have a problem stopping this comedian in the middle of his set and saying, don't say that shit again. Kevin Hart did not believe that he could do so. He is still someone that is still grateful to be in the room. And that's not an insult, but this is a psychological thing that Black people have to deal with. Audacity is not money. Audacity is the belief that you can challenge power without believing your entire life will collapse because you spoke up. Tom Brady has generations behind his confidence, institutional protection, social reinforcement, cultural permission, and the expectation of being heard. Many Black people, even very successful ones, were conditioned with the opposite. We were told, don't mess this up. Don't lose the opportunity. Don't make them uncomfortable. Don't get too loud now. Don't become too difficult. So success becomes a survival theme, not an authority. I'm Madam President with a Z. I'm 100% politically incorrect. I decode money, power.
Shout out to Madam President with a Z. No, I'm serious. Shout out to her for a point. I want to know what y'all think about it before we get out of here.
Real quick, I'll go first. I think the Tom Brady point, I think it's apples and oranges, because I think Tom Brady can make that point because Tom Brady is a football player, right? I feel like he can, or he's not a comedian, right? He does something else. So if if somebody's roasting him or he's allowing a roast, I think he can say, "Hey guys, I'm not in that world of comedians, so certain stuff, like Trump says, can be too far." You know what I'm saying? My kids, certain people don't know certain things. I understand that aspect. But we talk about comedians on comedians. That's why I said go back to Def Comedy Jam, Comic View, and those different avenues. We're talking about comedians on comedians right now. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's a very important differentiation.
That's a good point. And I agree that it was comedians on comedians. And that's why I said he shouldn't have stopped the show. I don't think he needed to do what Tom Brady did. I just felt like in his Breakfast Club interview, he could have acknowledged that some black people were not uncomfortable with. And he just didn't really acknowledge that at all. He just doubled down on, it's a roast and worse things were said, without even acknowledging that this is your platform. It's a Kevin Hart production, and you allowed it to happen. You didn't check the white boy in front of all of us when he potentially crossed the line. And back to my other point, there are things that cross the line. And this reminds me of, I know you brought up, somebody brought up, like, if it was a black person doing it, right? Y'all remember when Lil Wayne had that line? He was like, "Beat the pussy up, Emmett Till."
Mm-hmm.
They bleeped that out now. That line is bleeped out of the line of the lyric because you went too far. And this is a black person saying it, so a white person definitely can't say that. There's certain things that's just like, all right, jokes or not. At some point we gotta be like, all right, that wasn't okay.
That's a great point. Beat the pussy up like Emmett Till. Let's stay there for 1 second. Cool.
Your lighting looks amazing.
Right.
That lighting, whatever I see you, but you think I'm playing games, but whatever them shits came on in the back, them highlights is fire.
Thank you. You said beat the pussy up like Emmett Till. Cool. Do you not condemn Lil Wayne stronger for even coming up with that as a bar? Like, is that not more of it? Like, if we had to weigh these two things on a scale, that bar versus this joke, which one is worse to you?
The Emmett Till one. It was terrible.
Right. And that's coming out of the mouth of a black person that actually wrote it, said it, put it on a record. Did he apologize for it, or do they just bleep it?
I don't know if he ever apologized for it.
Thinking of some of the things that Lil Wayne has said in the past, I'm going to use my judgment and probably say that he probably did not. Because that is a fucked up thing to say, period. Like, that, to me, once again, is more fucked up. So we can't pick and choose. Like me, I'm not a comedian. I'll say every day, ain't nothing funny.
Dog,
I don't think none of that shit.
I gotta interrupt you for 1 second, Dog. So you're trying to tell me if Jack Harlow said the same line, it wouldn't be worse than Lil Wayne saying it? Beat the pussy up like Emmett Till? You don't think it'd be worse?
No, hold on.
No, I don't.
Dodge.
A white guy?
Dodge,
really?
Dodge. You know why? You know why it's not worse, Tom? Because we say all the time, we do not police white people. White people are not our concern. Black people are our concern. So I'm going to hold the black person way more accountable than I'm holding the white. I'm expecting you to say some stupid shit. I'm almost booking it. The person that I'm standing next to, that I'm going to war with, the person that's supposed to be my skin folk, I'm not going to expect that from you.
I totally disagree with y'all. Tahoe, what do you think?
I don't have expectations for white people, but
because it's 2 versus 1, and I'm just curious.
No,
it's trying to tell me like white people said the same line, it wouldn't be worse. That's crazy.
No, I definitely think Jack Harlow would be worse.
Yeah,
I don't even think it's close.
Not even close.
I think we're allowed to make fun of our own trauma.
Exactly.
I think
but that's not. But that's not
we
funny.
do that all the time. We make fun of our own situation all the time. It lightens the load. That's how it comes across. Versus you standing there and letting somebody else do it, or the fact that they did it themselves. To Malcolm's point, the fact that he would even say Jack Harlow really said some shit about Emmett Till, which was mockery. Oh, we packing him up. There's no way. There's no way. I can't even believe that y'all really try to make that point.
Yeah,
you saying Jack Harlow to say that over Lil Wayne? What?
First of all, no, it's not. I don't think anybody should say that, and I don't think Jack Harlow was stupid enough to say it, and I'm actually disappointed that Lil Wayne was stupid enough to say it, because to me that's way more fucked up coming from you. That was a child. We're talking about the death of a black man, a father, a fucking adult, versus the brutal murder and sexual assault of a child. No. He don't get that pass.
The difference is Lil Wayne didn't read the room. He's tone deaf. He probably doesn't even understand.
You're making excuses for him.
Let me finish. He probably doesn't understand the totality of what happened. He's a little ignorant. He's tone deaf. Let me finish.
I didn't say anything.
I'm just saying you was about to, right? What I'm getting at, Lil Wayne could be all of those things, but one thing that he's not is he's not a white boy with white privilege and white supremacy and racism at the root of him saying it. He's saying it out of ignorance, not out of racism. That's why a white boy can't say it. It's totally different.
Tomato.
I don't think it's tomato. I don't believe it's tomato. Although I hear y'all both, and I understand.
We don't hold each other accountable. That's crazy. And that's part of the problem that we have today. Like, I'm gonna be dead ass serious. A part of the biggest issue that we have as Black people today is a lack of accountability, is a lack of being able to check each other, is the lack of being able to go to each other and be like, no, you're actually wilding. You do have standards. You do have standards of excellence. You do have standards of what is appropriate and what is not appropriate, what you should say and what you shouldn't say. I don't give a fuck about what a white man say.
But isn't that what you're doing right now?
How?
You're not holding
Kevin Hart, the person that did not say the thing, accountable.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not what you're doing. Yeah. I see all sides to it. I do. To Malcolm's point, who keeps bringing this up, he's been fucking comment after comment after comment after comment about holding Tony Radcliffe responsible throughout all of these conversations.
That's not even his name, to be very honest. But it don't matter. That ain't his name. No, it's not.
I thought
his name is Tony Hinchcliffe.
Hedgecliffe. Okay. Well, my bad. I don't know the guy. I don't listen to racial.
Exactly, because we don't even niggas never even heard of this nigga until he said this joke, and y'all glazing this nigga like he's like this important. Yes, I'm talking about literally.
I didn't even say nothing about it. You won't let me.
I'm not talking
about glazing.
All right, you know what? Let me.
You said he was glazing.
I was just trying to talk, and you like, yo, you're glazing him.
I was talking about Black people, but it's fine. I'm sorry. Let me shut the fuck up.
But they aren't glazing him. They're talking about Kevin Hart. Nobody, to the person that didn't say it. Nobody's saying anything about Tony, whatever his name is. So nobody's glazing him. Nobody. It's literally not come up. It's only been Kevin Hart, and Malcolm is saying, "Hey, are we not paying attention to our internalized racism in this scenario?" I don't really know if that's what that is. I kind of think it's more, yo, you cool with being in a room with people that's saying nigga? You cool? Are you letting your white boys say nigga? I think that's more what that is. Yes, and to Charles' point, because we have zero expectations of dude, although no, I do agree, yes, with Malcolm. He should not be allowed to do that. I seen a clip going around with Seinfeld, Chris Rock. Y'all remember that?
No, what's it about?
And one of the comedians in the room said nigga. And Seinfeld was like, yo, I don't think he can do that in this room. And Chris Rock was like, nah, you don't know his content. He does that all the time. Y'all didn't remember that?
I do.
It was a white boy that said it?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember that.
I can find it. I have it.
I surely do remember that. It's very choosy because when it comes to comedy, it's not supposed to be gray areas. It's not supposed to work like that. And once we start policing everything, that's why we don't have authenticity anymore. That's why we walking around lying to everybody, telling everybody that their feelings are valid. Your feelings are valid. That's why everybody is pussyfied and don't have like y'all are wilding.
Pussyfied, right? Yeah.
You're right, Malcolm. It was Louis C.K.
Louis C.K. Oh, he's always on. He's always on.
He's always saying the N-word?
No, I'm not always saying N-word, but he's always in some type of mix that's like questionable. You know, I feel like in people, white men that are always in questionable mixes. Like if I gotta think about this shit too hard, I'm trying to put you over there already. It's like that. Right? I don't have time to decipher every single time you do something. Is this super racist? Is it not? Like it's like, nah, bro, just go over there. It's cool.
I mean, to Malcolm's point, yeah, Tony is responsible. He said it, but it also reminds me of Trump, right? Every day I wake up and check the news. Trump did some wild shit. He said some wild shit. At some point, I'm gonna start blaming the Democrats that are in office for allowing this shit to happen. Like, yo, why don't y'all do something? Like, I be seeing the Elizabeth Warren or somebody, one of the senators or something was like tweeting about some wild shit that Trump did. And somebody responded back like, why don't you fucking do something about it? Why don't you stop it? Like, that's our job to be tweeting about it. You actually are a lawmaker. You can actually fight this shit in court. You could do something about it. And you know what I mean? So it's like at some point, Trump is who he is. His administration is going to do what they're going to do. At some point, you got to hold their accountability to the people that are on your side. Like, yo, do something. Stand up to this shit.
Nigga said, do something.
They said, do something.
I can't find the damn video. It's cool.
But
yeah, what'd you say?
It's probably gone.
And nah, I just literally saw it today. I literally had it today. That's the shit that's nuts to me. And I just chose, I'm not gonna, because I was thinking that it would get us flagged. Here it is.
It gets rich. It's countdown to when he's pouring. He's the blackest white guy I fucking know. And then all the negative things we think about black people, this fucker. You're saying I'm a nigger? Yes, you are the niggerest fucking white man I have ever. Oh, amazing. I don't think he could do that. Oh, what? I don't think he has those. There's only two. I mean. No, you don't even understand. Really? You don't really know him. Like I've worked with him. Like you're I wouldn't use it anywhere. No, exactly. These two. We say nigger on stage. You guys don't. That's what. Yes. That's right. We say nigger on stage. You guys don't. That's definitely a marriage. We say nigger on stage. We don't. You just did. That's right. Yeah. You and me say nigger in private. No. These two guys don't.
Hard ER.
I don't believe
who you mad at,
I'm giving it up just because it's playing. I don't believe it's it. You've never said it probably in your life. No. Yeah, that's it. That's the huge difference between you and me, I think. Well, you found the humor of it. Yeah. I haven't found it. Right. Nor do I seek it.
Links, I ain't found it and I ain't see it.
I ain't
Shout out to Jerry Seinfeld.
Right, shout out to Seinfeld. I didn't like it one bit. I understand why he used it because he wasn't calling nobody a nigger. He was calling himself. He was like, "Oh, you're calling me a nigger." So he tried to do a technicality. He reminded me of some Quentin Tarantino shit. Like you want to use the word so bad that you're gonna try to make somebody else say it. Like, why do you use the word so much in your movies, bro? It's like it's awkward, it's cringy, right? So it's like, yo, you didn't have to say the word. Yo, another example. A white person, this is actually like a fucking 12-year-old girl, came to me and was like, "Can you play Niggas in Paris?" When asking me for a request when I'm DJing. I'm like, you didn't have to say the N-word for me to understand what song you wanted to hear. You know what I mean? So it's like you really just wanted to say that word. So He doesn't
Did
get a
you play
pass
it?
for that.
Did you play
Hell
it?
no. Hell no. Hell no. If she wasn't 12, I would have. We would have been fighting.
Flip that whole shit over.
Right? I would have flipped the whole shit over if she wasn't 12. But yeah, that's my point. It's like, yeah, it's like when it's a way for white people to go out of their way to try to say it in a way. He wasn't like, oh, you nigger. So he was trying to get by on the technicality. Oh, you calling me a nigger? Like, nobody used the N-word before you did. Like, come on, man. That was crazy. That wasn't okay.
I would feel so uncomfortable. I don't know how y'all are cool with this. I feel like y'all are way too cool with this. Yesterday said, yeah, I would let them say it. It is what it is if I'm in a room with them.
It's not, first of all, that's the thing. I wouldn't I wouldn't hang out. I don't hang out with niggas like that. And I wouldn't hang out with niggas like Chris Rock because he's like, oh, nah, this is my man. He be saying all this stuff.
Well, I'm not trying to throw you under the bus. I'm not. But my understanding of what you said before is if you're in the circumference and they're saying it, you're not going to correct them. You're just not.
If I don't,
and that could happen. You could find yourself in a room. I could be at work at the wrong garage in Staten Island somewhere, and white boys just wilding the N-word up. And am I just going to stand there and just be cool with it? Or I'm going to be like, yo, I don't know what y'all on.
I'm going to leave.
But y'all, I don't know what N-word y'all see around here, but that ain't, you know what I'm saying? I would say, I probably would call EEO. Me personally, I'm probably calling EEO to see what kind of benefits I can get off this.
If they're not talking to me, bro, I'm like, my thing was if I'm around people, like, oh, somebody says it across the room, like, I'm not gonna go across the room and check somebody that I don't know for saying some shit. Like, but yeah, I wouldn't even be around people like that. Is what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like, yeah. But I'm not gonna go on my way to go be like, oh, I need to go police this person I heard say nigga at the bar. Like, for what?
Bro, I'm not with it.
I'm not with it either. I don't even want you to say it, and I'm within an earshot.
And to the people, somebody just asked, do you think there will ever be a time that African Americans stop saying it so much? It makes me uncomfortable as a black person to hear it because it's used so heavily all the time. Black people, yes. Niggas, no. So,
but
yes,
I think also,
black people will stop saying it. I never think niggas is going to stop saying it.
Nah, but also too, I think I have a different perspective because I see that in the younger generation. Now, this is across all races.
Yeah, especially
they
Spanish.
all use nigga. They all use nigga.
And
bro,
Asians,
it's like I don't even. Yeah, bro, you can see a group of Asians or white people in a group fighting, and everybody's saying, "Yeah, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga." Not one black person in sight. So to me, it's like, damn, y'all done kind of hijacked it already. It's not even, you can't even weaponize it no more because
I think
if everybody's calling themselves a nigga, then it can't have the same, like, if you're not even in the same space. So
yeah,
it's
but
like,
I think it's better.
Knock yourself out.
Do you think they need to have a black person in sight to say it? I think that's more racist than them saying it amongst themselves.
No, I think a group of white people calling themselves nigga is like,
it's cultural.
White
so you can't. I can't call myself as white people. I can't call myself a nigga and then say I'm going to level the nigga at a black person, but that's different. No, I've already absorbed it. I've already got on board with it, so I can't then step out of it and be like, no, it's something else for you. I've already claimed it.
So
like you gave your power away by calling yourself it. That's how I see it.
How do y'all feel about, y'all just went to a concert festival, y'all in the crowd, let's say Jay-Z comes out, Jigga, what's my motherfucking name? And there's a white boy next to you and he's singing along. Is it okay if he sings that part?
Yeah, you're gonna turn around at a concert and say, yo, why are you saying the nigga part? Like,
I'm just
we gotta be real. Yeah. It happens all the time. And to be honest with you, white people buy more tickets than black people most times. So
yeah, I'm with
that happens all the time. So it's like, what are you gonna do?
To answer Trom's question clearly, I probably would not say anything, but I would definitely be uncomfortable. I would be uncomfortable for sure.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all, let's get the hell out of here. We supposed to end this shit 25 minutes ago. Well, I guess 20 minutes ago. But thank y'all for arguing with me today. Anybody, are y'all okay?
Yeah.
Todd, you got quiet on me. Did I do something?
No.
Oh, God.
She said it's Tom. Hello? I'm like, that nigga's froze.
I don't know why this happens at the end of every episode now. She's like, no, I'm cool. No,
I'm fine. Don't worry, I'll tell you.
We will see y'all next week. I have nothing else. Good night.
Peace out, Cub Scouts.
So shameless.